There's detritus?
Detritus, yeah.
It's a
Detritus.
great word.
Dude, it's one of the only words that I've just, and I'm going to use acquiesce legitimately here. I'll acquiesce. The British pronunciation is better than the American pronunciation.
They're both good. It's just a solid word.
Detritus sounds like you're trying to say something with like a mouthful of pistachios. Detritus is like it's an honorable word, and you give it the pronunciation and the enunciation that it requires.
I think you shouldn't shame having a mouthful of pistachios in this economy because it's actually kind of a good thing.
You think so?
They're kind of expensive.
Pistachios are a bougie nut?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of bougie nuts to put in your mouth, and
telling me.
I got a pair of them right here. Do you want to start on a run?
I do, but it is loading. So just give it
Oh,
a-
yeah, loading takes like a half hour.
We, by the way, have no Cobalt. He was throwing up. Morning sickness.
Poor Cobalt. I hope he feels better.
I have to remember how to play this game at all.
You drive the bike.
You drive the bike.
Do wheelies sometimes.
You spin around. I remember that part. You can reset yourself with the B button, and the right analog stick is for tricks.
Hi, Lynn.
There we go. Hello, Lynn. I said it so menacingly. For
Say hi to
people...
Lisa. She's working hard. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Who's Lisa?
Don't worry about it.
You have to earn a high from me. I'm not saying it's something that, like, it's worth earning. I'm just saying I'm not giving out highs to anybody. Jim Puff asked for a high for, like, 6 months before I gave him one.
Wow.
Lisa,
Well, I'm glad
Lisa
you gave
Cobalt's
one.
wife. Okay. Well, then, hello, Lisa. I thought you were just talking about some random Lisa. Of course.
No, I was actually not talking about Cobalt's wife at the time, but I will also say hi to Lisa.
Oh, okay. Well, then, hi to
I
Cobalt's...
just don't know if Lynn wants me to say who Lisa is. I don't know if it's personal or not.
Oh, so it's a person. I
Yeah.
see.
What? yeah, it is.
I asked for a high once or twice and you gave it to me. I only give hellos to NLSS royalty. Deli Man, Goldfish Vendor, Jim Puff. You know, people with some notoriety. Sometimes I
wanna
don't
give
even
it
say
that
hi
one.
to Mouth.
I think it's nice. Like, you hang out on this group, this community. Just a little hi. It's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah. But don't you worry that it's like if you give somebody a high, all of a sudden everybody's going to want a high?
No, it's up to you how many highs you want to give out. You do a little at a time.
It's like medicine. It's like, you know, if you start giving it to one person, soon everybody's going to want it. And then, you know, what are we going to do then? I'm warmed up. Okay.
What are we going to do that?
What are we going to do then? You want to get a high? Only 50-month subscribers and above are guaranteed a high in the Patreon backings, okay? Corey doesn't get a high. Corey's at like 37 months? No way, dude.
You can get a high next Friday, if you know what I mean.
It's 420, dude.
Yeah.
We should play all of the weed-related Steam games for Roundtable.
Oh, there's so many. I don't know what any of them are, but I know there's like a whole genre of them.
I think there's like so many meme games on Steam games these days.
A lot of them are weird dating sims, too.
Honestly, why? I want to, you know, if we can use our position here to do some investigative journalism.
Yeah.
Is it because anime dating sims have a huge audience? Is it because there's a great... Oh, my guy is literally dead. Is it because there's a great tool for making anime dating sims? Or is it something else? Is there like 2 studios that make one a week?
My guess, if I were to throw out a guess, is that it's a great confluence of easy to make and inexpensive to make. And often they develop very frenetic niche followings when they do well. Although I can't think of a lot of examples that have done well.
Doki
but like
Doki
that
is
pigeon
like
game.
yeah. Doki Doki Literature Club is the only one I can think of.
Right.
Smoky Literature Club.
There's a weird thing in our Discord that I don't know where that came from. And Sino put it there, but like, what is that?
Oh, you're talking... That was from Monday's show. There's a game coming out called Amorous. And it's...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to... It's a subculture that I'm not a part of, so I don't want to, like, act like it's... I don't want to insult the people that do subscribe to that subculture.
Yeah, sorry, I
but
put you in an awkward
no,
spot.
you didn't, because we made fun of it like crazy on Monday. So
Oh,
if we're in
okay.
for a penny, we're in for a pound. But yeah, it's a furry dating sim, and it suggested that one of the great things about it is that it avoids all the pitfalls of normal dating. And then we posed what I thought was a very logical question of, isn't interspecies dating seems substantially more difficult to me?
Yeah, there's a lot of boundaries to overcome, like language.
That's what body language, incompatible genes, like literally different numbers of chromosomes is, it seems like it would be more complicated. I take for granted that it's just kind of like selected for humans, but I don't know.
I saw another one that I thought it was a furry dating sim, but then when I read a review on it, it said it wasn't a furry dating sim. You just date men that are animals, but later they stop being animals, so it's not furry.
What?
Yeah, me too.
So they start as animals and they turn.
They
into
start
men.
as animals, and then you find out they aren't animals. Yeah.
They become humans, or was it?
I don't really know the specifics, but they are animals at one point, and then they're not at another point.
Okay. Is it?
And I guess that takes it out of that.
Sounds
category.
a lot like the Disney property Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, that's like a way more normalized version of what I just said.
Is it normal? Because
pretty normal. We all grew up with it, so it's like nobody bats an eye at Beauty and the Beast.
well, even since I was a child, I batted an eye at Beauty and the Beast.
You did bat an eye,
actually, because I don't understand why Belle would fall in love with the Beast. It seems like it's like
because he's. I want to say he's kind to her, but now that I think of it, he's actually kind of an asshole.
He kidnaps her dad.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
yeah. Why did she fall in love with him?
I know that he was mistreated by the sorcerer that turned him into a beast, but at the same time, I don't understand because he's well read. This doesn't make any sense.
He's cultured. He has a nice mansion, and the furniture seems to like her a lot. But that shouldn't be a good reason to date somebody, is it? Maybe it is.
I think to me it seems like a Stockholm syndrome sort of thing. I watched the live action reboot of Beauty and the Beast. Maybe
how was Emma?
6 months ago. I mean, the movie is serviceable, but
okay.
I don't know. I wasn't like an enormous. Oh please. It was just kind of like, it's okay.
Kate like it?
She liked it, yeah.
All right.
I might suggest that, without being too sexist, is like the literal definition of a chick flick.
I wasn't saying because Kate's a woman. I just meant
no,
but
like, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Is it because I even as a child I was like, Beauty and the Beast is like, the animated version is kind of, I don't want to say it's for girls, but because it's a very outmoded idea, but. Whenever they were like, hey, Ryan, what's your favorite Disney movie? I was like, fucking Aladdin, The Lion King. And they were like, hey, Jessica, what's your favorite Disney movie? Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, There's some that transcended those traditional gender norms. Beauty and the Beast always struck me as a movie that was more interesting to girls than it was to boys.
I think Lion King and maybe Aladdin were my two favorite.
See? I'm just saying, anecdotally, we got some evidence going here.
I also like Lady and the Tramp a bit, but I guess I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
I don't remember anything about Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, you sure you do. You remember the meatball scene.
I don't remember anything but the meatball scene.
Okay, everybody knows the meatball scene. I haven't watched it in 20 years, though, so I couldn't really tell you much about it anyway. I just know I liked it when I saw it.
It's also a furry movie? Well, I mean, a lot of those Disney movies, it's from the pre-furry era, right? These are real questions, by the way, and I don't want it to sound like I'm, playing it up for humor. But did furries exist before, the internet? Real question.
I actually really don't know. I would think, yeah, but, maybe they just didn't have a good way to organize?
It's possible. I kind of thought it was, the Disney movies were part of what did it, right? Because I definitely, one of the things that would come up after too many beers in college among the girls in our peer group was hey, I'm not that into animals, but that Robin Hood fox from the Disney movie was pretty hot. I had a crush on him as an 11-year-old. And we were always like, what? And then I, discovered this whole internet thing, and I'm like, you know what? Not as uncommon as I originally would have thought, I suppose.
It's funny.
Help.
I never looked at it that way. I guess maybe it's a different perspective, a different way of seeing things. But like, I always just saw them as humans that looked like animals. Does that make any sense? Like, I know they're obviously animals. I can see that they're animals, but they're like puppets of humans.
No, I mean, they're anthropomorphic for sure. No
Yeah.
question about that.
The animal part of them just kind of melted away in a way when I watched it.
You're not wrong, Chad. Boys had the same thing. Lola Bunny. That's why I'm of the opinion.
There was a lady fox in that movie too.
In Robin Hood, yeah, Maid Marian.
Yeah.
I've never heard a dude say though, oh, I'm not that into animals, but I want to fuck that Maid Marian from Robin Hood. But I've definitely heard
Someone said it. I guarantee.
I've definitely heard boys and guys say, I'm not into animals, but I'd fuck Lola Bunny. And I'm like, guess what? You're a furry, just a little, but like as soon as you say I'd fuck that cartoon rabbit, you're in. You're on the newsletter.
And now we got Zootopia.
Now we have Zootopia.
For the new
Are you
generation.
happy?
There's always a bunny for every generation.
I just wish I could like these Disney movies without people thinking it's because they give me a huge boner. Obviously,
You can
they
watch
do.
Hercules. Then you just get a boner from Hercules.
That's part of that that Disney era I didn't see. There was like 8 to 10 years of Disney movies where I was like, I'm too cool for these.
I was probably past the prime age to watch it, but I still ended up watching it anyway. I thought it was good.
Didn't watch Hercules. I've never seen The Emperor's New Groove. I hear it's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
I watched Road to El Dorado last year.
That was very good. I think I might have liked that even more than Hercules, actually.
I never saw The Prince of Egypt.
That I haven't seen either.
I watched Tarzan once on a bus.
I don't think I've seen Tarzan.
But I heard You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins 400 times, so... It was just from the era where I was too cool for Disney.
Oh, how many of those that you just said were actually DreamWorks? Because I always forget. To. I think they're all Disney, but they're not.
Dude, Emperor's New Groove is definitely... Oh, I fucked it up. Emperor's New Groove is definitely Disney.
Okay.
Road to El Dorado is Disney. Tarzan is Disney. Which one of these is DreamWorks? DreamWorks. Which one of these is DreamWorks, dude? El Dorado is DreamWorks?
Is Friday.
Oh, I didn't know the Road to El Dorado was DreamWorks. I thought for sure that was Disney.
Yeah. I always give them one. I always think that they're all Disney, and there's one
Shrek.
that's not. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't bought Shrek yet.
Disney?
Yeah, they could do a lot of Shrek work.
I feel like DreamWorks can't be purchased because Despicable Me is so insanely popular.
Right.
Like, for some, Despicable Me probably contributes to like 80% of their bottom line on an annual basis.
I'd believe it. I mean, they got the product placement on Champions of Fire.
You're telling me, man. Despicable Me Minion Rush. The game where the points are made up and the score doesn't matter. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
Yeah. No, I mean, at least you were paying attention to the score tally.
Number one seed, by the way. Please, please, please. Ah! I'm on Last Stand on the second level.
Yeah. I gotta say, Descenders, pretty good segment for banter.
Yeah.
It's very easy to play while not thinking super hard.
Agreed. Oh, you're not going to make that, my dude.
Although I'm not performing very well at all.
That one hurts.
I caught the new Ring movie. It's called Rings.
Rings, yeah.
Came out, I think, last year or 2016. I don't remember which. It was on Hulu.
Yeah.
And I thought it was actually not awful. It started off like it was going to be awful, and then it kind of went into okay territory. And the cinematography in it was actually above average. It was mostly the writing that was a bit questionable. But, horror movies are kind of schlocky, so I kind of got over that pretty quick.
You haven't seen A Quiet Place yet.
I haven't.
No,
Yeah, I've
that's a
heard good
movie.
things.
I had a great idea for a Hulu commercial. You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Hulu. Hulu. Hulu.
Yeah,
I
got
really want to one. I haven't seen Rings. I probably will never see Rings. I'm going to give you something
That's
embarrassing.
fine. You're not missing much, to be honest.
I've never seen The Ring.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's like formational horror that you should care about
I
at
believe.
all.
I think it's one of those movies I should have watched, and just missed, and now
Right.
people are like they're over it now.
I gotta say though, I think Ring is like my horror aesthetic. That level of that kind of creepiness specifically, because they have a lot of things in common with Resident Evil 7 that I didn't think about. The vanishing and reappearing girl, the glitched out VHS effect, the loud static sound that keeps happening. There's like a backwoodsy kind of guy with overalls that keeps grabbing you. That's in the new one, not in the old one. But it's an interesting mystery as they uncover why this lady is angry at all these random people.
You're talking about Samara.
Yeah. Oh, you know her name.
I mean, I was alive in 2003.
I don't know why you'd know her name if you haven't seen the movie. It's
Samara.
not like they talked about her that much.
That was like the Matrix of horror movies. It was.
Was it?
It was touched upon. It was parodied in like every.
No, you're thinking of
media
The
property.
Grudge. That was
No,
parodied everywhere.
it's another one I did not see, but I am aware of.
The Grudge I thought was even more forgettable, but I thought The Ring at least had kind of a cool, like visual element to it. And the whole thing was basically around this sort of pretentious art house film that they show that curses you to die in 7 days.
Here we go.
It's like one of those typical, like as if it was a Nine Inch Nails music video, where there's like sped up decay and then like a ladder falls over, then there's like a body on fire.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
I missed like 10 years of horror movies. I got to admit, I don't agree with Austin about everything. But there was like a decade of my life where I was like, why would I ever go see a horror movie in theaters and like pay to be unpleasant? And I carry a little
like
bit
an adrenaline rush, appreciate the cinematography, that kind of thing.
Well, you know what really worked for me is Kate gets more scared of horror movies than I do. So now when she wants to see one, I'm like, I'll go see it because like I know I'm not going to be embarrassed. I don't get scared, like I don't get haunted, but I get startled really easily.
Does Kate act as your horror amplifier?
No, she's like, she dampens it because I get startled and then she gets even more startled and I'm like, well, at least I didn't get that startled.
I thought it'd be the other way around, where you're fine and then she'll jump and that'll make you jump because there's something physical happening next to you.
No, that's what happens in real life.
Yeah.
Where like
okay.
I'll drop a dish and then it'll make a
Don't do that.
clattering sound and then she'll scream and then I'll go like, what? Like what happened?
There you go. Everything was fine. They got amplified.
Exactly. I should never do tricks in this. I've learned, like, if you're on the forest, just go on the grass in every single
Just skip
level.
the whole track.
You'll get so much HP.
It's probably the smart way to go, yeah. I just enjoy going between the rocks and, like, trying to stay on the little bridges and stuff.
Dipping beneath the lasers.
Yeah.
I missed a lot of horror movies. Like, between... Well, I mean, I didn't watch many when I was a kid either, because those are, like... It's when you turn, like, 11, you start to watch those, like, you know, Scream-style horror movies. So I missed a huge era there.
95 to 2000, Scream was king. And then from, like, 2001 to I don't know when,
Japanese
Saw was,
remakes.
like, the only thing... Saw and Ju-on and Ring were, like, the three horror movies. There was a couple shitty, like, Jason movies that came out.
Yeah, I feel like 2008 to 2012 was like, we're remaking a good horror movie and making it worse. And you're like, oh, okay.
Right. That did seem to happen a ton. There was like a million
Rob
possession
Zombie's
movies.
Halloween, you know, like.
Oh yeah, that too.
I don't know if he did Halloween. He did one of them.
No, he did. Oh, what the fuck's it called? I've watched both of them,
Texas
and they're like
Chainsaw
okay.
Massacre.
No, it wasn't that
Friday
either.
the 13th.
No, he had his own thing.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Elm Street.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't get enough momentum. It was like about a bunch of circus people.
Oh, The Devil's Rejects and House of a
Yeah,
Thousand Corpses.
that's the sequel. What was the first one?
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Okay, so you know all the titles.
Well,
of them.
did
There
I
you go.
ever tell? Again, I've never seen these, but I used to listen to the radio to fall asleep. And one morning at like 3 a.m., I just woke up to this ad where this dude was shouting, "Dr. Satan, Dr. Satan!" And it's like
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's a very confusing thing to wake up to. Is all I'll say about that.
There was also the Hills Have Eyes, which was, I
Oh,
thought,
yeah.
above average, although very gory, but, like, shock horror more so.
There was a brief little micro epoch where like Hostel was #1.
Yeah, that was weird. That was the introduction of the exploitation horror genre, which then spun off into a lot of directions like Human Centipede.
I feel like we're in this golden age for horror right now. Like there's 1 or 2 horror movies per year that come out and are like extremely critically revered. Whereas when I was a teenager, I didn't watch them, but I was on Rotten Tomatoes like 2 hours a day, thus contributing to the wealth of information I have about movie release dates from that era. And it was always like, new horror movie, what's the score? 1%. There you go.
That was all the Possession, like Rosemary's Baby movies that kept coming out in succession.
Yeah.
Those are garbage. I don't know why they kept making that.
You know, there's like The Witch, It Follows, The Babadook, Get Out.
What was The Witch?
The Vivitch. It's this.
I've ever heard of that?
I haven't watched it, but I'm down to see it. It's like this.
Is it old?
No, it's from like 2015 maybe. There's a
I'm surprised.
family.
Not many horror movies get by me, so I'm surprised that I've not heard of that.
It was reasonably big, and you'll like it because it has some British actors and actresses in it.
All right.
It's this colonizing settlers, maybe that's what you call it, a pioneer village sort of family moves out into the woods. They're very, very devoutly religious, and then like they live in the woods, and there's a witch that is tormenting them, or is there?
Gotcha.
Etc.
Or is it could be the people the whole time?
Mm-hmm. You got it precisely
like
correct.
The Village, kind of.
Spoilers.
There was one about a mirror at one point, and it had Amy Pond in it.
Who is?
And
Amy
I think it was
Pond?
really bad. The lady from Doctor Who. I always forget her name.
It sounds like an Animal Crossing character who's a frog.
Yeah, it really does actually. Oh, they really spelled witch with 2 V's?
It's 2 V's. It's the Vivitch.
Oh, why though?
Yo, but
Karen
it's like...
Gillian. Karen Gillian.
Karen Gillian. She's Nebula. Just call her Nebula.
Nebula, okay.
I'm so mad.
Yeah, she was in a movie about a mirror. That was a horror movie. I don't remember what that was. Oculus. Oh, I thought you were just writing Oculus like Oculus Rift for some reason. I wasn't reading it.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know why I even go through the Firewatch anymore. Yep.
Yeah, I just died 3 times in a row to it,
Same.
and I don't know why I did either. That obstacle's kind of weird to me. That might be the only obstacle I can't actually beat most of the time.
Let's get some near misses, boys.
Shit.
Oh, that doesn't
Yeah,
count
does
as
the
a near
bitrate
miss?
look okay in this game? 'Cause I know it's going by pretty fast. Whoa. She had a sitcom with John Cho that got canceled. I had no idea she did a sitcom.
John Cho. Harold.
Is that who that is? I just...
Harold from...
Okay. Harold Kumar.
Go to Washington, yeah.
I thought that movie was alright.
Dude.
I know it was just like kind of crappy stoner movie, but like for what it was, I thought it was fine.
No, Harold and Kumar is like actually good.
I feel like it's one of those things now where, you know, looking back on the shitty stoner movies they made then, you look back and you go, oh, that was stupid. Why did we watch that?
No, it was well liked at the time. Like that's a classic movie. The sequels,
Yeah, I might have seen the second one. I don't remember, but I liked the first one for sure. They had good chemistry, the two of them, honestly. Good bit rate, okay.
Let's go. Here we go. I'm at 3 health. That's not too bad. Better than Dude, Where's My Car? Probably about 300 times better than Dude, Where's My Car?
I've seen that as well.
Which is a very bad movie.
I didn't expect it to be about aliens.
Yep, well, spoilers to some extent.
I think it's too late now. I don't think you get spoilers anymore for that.
It was an event film, so I understand. Why would I do
For
this?
what it's worth, I giggled a few times, and it went to unexpected places, so that's really all you should ask for from those.
That's one of those movies that's so bad, it's tricked people who think they're smart but are actually stupid into thinking it's genius.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's genius. Yeah, it's just like, okay. I think there's nothing wrong with trashy movies as long as you don't go in with any expectations that it's going to be
He's
funny.
not gonna... He made it! He made it! Let's go.
As much as I love high art, I don't expect most things to aspire to that level.
No, I agree, but like Harold and Kumar, not high art, very funny.
Yeah.
The Hangover, not high art, very funny. Then, you kind of know when you see it, I guess. It's like Wedding Crashers, Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson. What a great time. Every Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson movie that's come out since like 2006 maybe. Ooh, Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson. Not a good time. Not a good time at all.
When I was in Ireland with Lynn, we watched Point Break. And that movie I thought was great when I was
80s
like 15.
Point Break?
Yeah, old
80s Point Break is a classic.
I know. And I thought it was shit after I watched it.
You're crazy! 80s Point Break is...
It was hilarious. I appreciate it for its comicness, its comic silliness, but it was not a good movie.
It's a Catherine Bigelow, The Hurt Locker directed it. It's a classic film.
Not saying you can't have fun watching it. I certainly did. I don't know if Lynn did, but I did. I just didn't think it was that good.
90s Point Break, sorry. That's like a 1990 movie. 91 maybe.
And I'm not even saying like I'm mad it exists. I'm not saying it's taking away from anything. It's fine. I'm just saying you can't call it a really good movie.
Chat, can I get a Rotten Tomatoes on Point Break, please? I'm willing to acquiesce if this is the critical consensus, but I feel like I'm gonna be vindicated.
Chat, you don't understand. I'm not rallying against Point Break. It's fine. I just don't want it to be called a good movie.
It's like it's got more character than any action movie ever made. It's got a 69 on Rotten Tomatoes. Dude,
Wait, that's higher than I expected, to be honest.
it's much lower than I expected, so you know what? That's a compromise right there.
Yeah, I guess so.
No!
I would even watch it again.
Not the new
like,
Point
mad.
Break. Sorry, I didn't mean to shout over you, but people are giving me this 29. Don't give me the 29. I know that's the 2013 remake as a 29. I don't want that
we didn't
shit.
watch that. We watched the old one. No need to mischaracterize the argument. It's fine.
It's not great, but it's fairly enjoyable. I like it because Dr. Cox tells Keanu Reeves he's young, dumb, and full of cum.
He does say that. That's in like the first half hour.
I'm an
That struck me as quite
FBI
funny.
agent. I'm dead. I'm extremely dead.
I forgot how to play this damn game. I'm not leaning into turns at all. I'm not breaking.
I think this might be like the second best run I've ever had.
Oh, nice. Oh. Actually doing so bad.
Blade
The
Runner
music's very
2049 was bad. Why do you come to my chat to say bad opinions? Like, Blade Runner...
I haven't watched it yet. I know I'm probably not going to like it, even though I should. But I'm going to try and watch it anyway.
Seems a little biased.
It's a bad attitude to go in, I know. But I just found the first one to be a little drawn out for my taste.
It's slow.
I know it's much beloved, and I'm not downplaying that either. But it might not be for me.
I mean, it's a little slow.
There's something to be said for deliberate pacing as well, but I don't know that it was the right pacing for me in that context.
It's like the best movie of last year. Probably.
Yeah, that's fine. I have very weird opinions with film, as I know you know already.
The new Blade Runner might actually be better than the old one.
Oh, that's good.
Older one. I know that that's like sacrilegious for some people, but I actually think it's a more fully realized vision. Like,
right.
The old one is fine, and I don't know, I didn't see it in 1986 or whatever, but the new one is like, I hope that it sells 1 million copies on Blu-ray, because, like, otherwise they're never going to make movies like that anymore. That and Annihilation are going to kill big-budget sci-fi that's actually, like, a little risky.
Does anything sell 1 million Blu-rays anymore?
Avengers movies, for sure.
Okay, right,
Yeah.
true.
And then any movie starring Kirk Cameron with God in the title. But that's just like, that's a demographic
It's a different demo.
Notoriously that demographic loves physical media.
You're right. I don't think it should be sacrilege to have to say that the new one can't be better than the old one.
It's just
I think you
because
should be
it's
able to-
so, like, uncommon. Whenever they,
Yeah.
it has no reason to be good because you're like, well, you're making a sequel to a movie that came out literally 30 years ago. Like, why now? And the cynic in you goes, you know, the generation that grew up on IMDb's top 250 is now in a position to purchase movie tickets, and clearly that proved to be false. But you know, it's got it. Robin Wright kills it. Ryan Gosling,
I'm definitely gonna watch
Dave
it.
Bautista kills it.
Yeah.
He gives Ryan Gosling a Batista bomb within like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
It is kind of cool when it's like a whole bunch of actors that you're excited to see in the same movie. I don't know if that happens as often as I'd like, but it's cool when it happens.
I thought it was fucked up that he just plays Drax. It's like, I don't know, is the budget so small that like, you know, they couldn't get the makeup off him or something like that? Or Marvel's like, Batista has to appear in the Drax makeup until Avengers Infinity War comes out? 6 HP, let's go. Nick, who's your least favorite Marvel movie character?
Probably Hawkeye, but like not by a lot. I mean, he's fine. I don't know. There's nobody I really like absolutely hate or anything. They're all fine. I just mostly really like Iron Man.
I thought Drax was really annoying in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I didn't see that yet.
In the first movie, he's a fun dude, and in the second movie, he exists exclusively to take idioms literally.
Oh, Vision, right. I want to like Vision because he's a cool idea and he looks cool, but like he's kind of annoying.
Yeah, Vision is like, I get it, you're good. You're an uncompromising, like, benevolent artificial intelligence. Get over it, right?
Yeah.
What a well-rounded character.
But in terms of just overall, like, I really can't stand anybody. There's nobody that's on that level. It's like 6s out of 10s at worst.
Yeah. What is the... Oh, it's a fully off-road level. I think it's the first time I've ever seen
Wait, Avatar sequels. I completely forgot there was supposed to be a second Avatar, and it was supposed to come out like 5 years ago.
No, like, James
What
Cameron,
happened?
he filmed all 6 Avatar sequels, like, simultaneously or something like that. And
6?
then, I think there's 3. Maybe there's 2 or 3. And they're coming out, like...
Went from 6 to maybe 2.
They're coming out next summer and the summer after next or something like
All
that.
right.
I still haven't seen Avatar either. But,
I don't know how well it'll hold up now.
well, I definitely have said this before, but that's like the reason I never saw it. It's because people were like, you got to see it in theaters, and then when it left, I was like, missed my window. There's 5?
That
That's a
is
lot.
nuts. I've only seen it the one time when it was in 3D, and that was it. I've never watched it again.
Oh,
It was very pretty, though. Had a
mean,
lot
that's
of
what I've
scenes
heard.
that were, like, awe-inspiring. I just think that was a lot of presentation, a bit of fluff.
It made $1 billion, which is like
Yeah.
unfathomable.
It was a cultural event for a while. I gotta get this cat off.
Please!
Come on. Come on. I'll be right back.
No, no worries. Hoo ha ha! I'm not gonna play Descending by Lamb of God, Michael A.L. Fox. I don't support convicted manslaughterers.
The cat was just sitting on top of the 2 computer exhaust fans, and then I heard the thing spinning hard. I was like, okay, you
Yeah,
gotta
it's
go.
not okay. This is gonna hurt. There are 2 Avatar movies. No, like, I know you're talking about The Last Airbender and then Avatar Not The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I'm talking Blue People Planet.
Yeah, yeah. Not bad M. Night Shyamalan
Not
movie.
God Planet.
Terrible performance. Terrible performance here. The
It's
boss
actually
jump is
an
harder than it
amazingly
looks.
good cartoon, Avatar, if you haven't seen it.
Anime.
Yeah, it's one that's a bit on the borderline, but yeah, I guess it is an anime, but it is often marketed as a cartoon. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
I wanted
there
to
was
let
no-
people know Avatar is pretty good.
There was no off to be cut. What do you mean not an anime? Oh, American-made cartoons can't be anime? They can only be Japanese? Wow.
Yeah, it's depending on how pedantic you want to get about it. I don't really care one way or the other, but usually you call it a cartoon in that case.
I mean, I thought we were racist for not liking anime. It turns out anime was the racist one the whole time.
I like anime.
What if it was made in America but released in Japan first?
Ooh.
What?
I wonder if that's even happened very often.
If we're gonna get through the anime conversation, we should do it before Austin arrives. I don't know.
Well,
if he's
there's not
coming.
much to say. I was just saying that you should watch Avatar. That's all. Not you, but like people should watch it.
I mean, you got a case. Honestly, I watched like 5 seasons of Curb Your Enthusiasm in the past 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
So like, it's a record amount of television consumption for me lately.
Yeah, not bad.
Just that, I put it on in the background. It's remarkable to me, like, I think, like, the way I'm starting to feel about Larry David's persona on TV is the way that people feel about, like, a show that we do where the bits are a little bit too forced. Like, there's some times where I'm like, come on, Larry, like, just use a tong to pick up the cookies, okay? Like, I don't understand why it has to be such a big deal.
I hate to say it, but I don't really know a ton about Larry David. I've watched a few episodes of that show, but I don't really remember much.
It might be a little too close to reality.
To your reality.
Well, I think even to your reality.
Right.
I'm not saying I am Larry David, but like, the persona I take on the show is similar to the persona he takes on his show, and I'm realizing it more and more.
I hope I didn't throw you into a weird tilt by saying, do you get your comedy from him the other day?
No, not at all. Because I think you're precisely correct. It informed. It's the idea of taking like a mundane kind of inconvenience and then
yeah,
and then standing up for it well beyond the point of reason.
it's very Seinfeldian as well.
Well,
we've covered that.
Come by it honestly.
Yeah, I don't think Jerry can own that concept. He just riffs on it.
People really do not like Jerry Seinfeld.
Why?
It is the popular wisdom that he is a little pompous and was carried by writing on Seinfeld, and
Didn't he write?
is not really a particularly strong stand-up comedian.
Wasn't he the writer, though?
Well, Larry David was the
Oh.
head
right.
writer, I think, or EP or something.
Huh.
He's an asshole? I don't know. He had a YouTuber on comedians in cars getting coffee, so he can't be that bad. I'm going to not say anything until I see if I get my invite.
I guess it's fair enough. He does seem a bit pompous, but, like, who cares? I mean, if you enjoyed the show, then that's really all you need to get out of that. He doesn't have to be a good person to make a funny show.
I also don't think that him being arrogant makes him a bad person, necessarily. There's worse personality traits, I think.
Yeah. That show is definitely a bit on the sexist side, but that was also the sign
It's
of the
the
times.
90s.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Something that was written and decided upon 20 years ago is now... it's the joke about The Simpsons recently.
Kramer is actually an asshole, though. Yeah, well,
Well,
we know
I mean,
that.
he had that... I don't know if he's an asshole, but I will say he had that one very famous moment. It certainly doesn't reflect on him very well, but...
His heated comedy moment.
Exactly. It was also 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Or actually, I guess like 11 years ago now. Maybe 12? It's been a while.
Yeah, maybe he was just drunk. Sure.
He was just doing song lyrics, okay?
Yeah. He just ad-libbed an extra few lines that weren't in the song.
That was 10 years ago? That was 10 years ago, dude. NL, do you like Everybody Loves Raymond? No.
Yeah, me either.
Please.
That was easy.
What's weird is I do not like Everybody Loves Raymond, but I actually really like Ray Romano.
I don't really care one way or the other about him.
In other things, he is much better than when he was Ray Barone, in my
I've
opinion.
never watched the movie Other Things. How was it?
I mean, okay, not Welcome to Mooseport. Nobody cares. That movie's garbage. But Men of a Certain Age, great program. And what's he's in this movie? He's in The Big Sick, right? Like, he was getting mad positive press for that.
Oh. All right, well, good on him. He got in a good role there.
I think he's talented. I just think that show is like... Probably, like, that show is responsible for about 40% of the unmarried people in our generation.
Wow.
Maybe a bit of a bold claim, but, you know, I don't know how
You have
you
any
could...
data to back that up?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know how you could watch that show as, like, a 14-year-old and be like, that's the kind of wife I want. Deborah fucking hates Raymond. Just sperm jacks him to make some cute kids. His freaking parents just
You don't
annoyed...
have to say sperm jack. I mean, all jacking gets you there in the end.
His parents, you know, they gave birth to him, but he never wants to speak to them. He hides when they show up to his house. His brother's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, maybe, like, do as I say, not as I do kind of situation, you know?
I don't
It's
like...
not a great existence. You don't want that
That's
for
my
yourself.
personal opinion on it, is that it's just a little... It's a very terrifying portrait of domestic married life. Yeah, Sperm Jack is the ability from XCOM 2 that lets you hack the officers and steal their genetic code. Robert was fine. Well, if by fine you mean tall, then you're correct. He was very tall. Dude, what's that guy's name? Brad Garrett. He was in Fargo Season 2. Crushed it. For about
No, everybody's
4
names,
episodes. It's just, he's a famous actor. Emmy Award-winning actor, Brad Garrett.
I'm still sort of creeping into the ability to have enough memory to remember my favorite actors and actresses. I don't know why. I have, like, a problem with that. I always had a problem with that when I was a kid. And now I can remember some. Not to the level like Austin, who, like, doesn't remember any. But, like, you know a lot of them.
You know who Channing Tatum is? I'm going to start hitting you with some. You know Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah, of course I know Tommy
You know
Lee
Josh
Jones,
Brolin?
yeah. I know the name. I can't remember his face.
You can't tell me a Josh Brolin role?
Josh Rowland. No, I don't think I can.
He's in No Country for Old Men. He's in...
Oh, okay.
He plays Thanos. He plays Cable in Deadpool 2.
Well, he's all over the damn place. I
He's
just
in
didn't know his name.
Sicario. What about Emily Blunt?
Definitely know the name. Definitely seen things with her in it. Don't remember who she is.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, for sure, of course.
Okay. Don Cheadle.
That's another one of those know the names, but
Oh,
can't
see.
think of his face.
I'm trying to figure out like where the line is drawn. Don Cheadle, Hotel Rwanda. He plays War Machine in Iron Man's 2, 3. and all
Okay,
the-
yeah,
okay?
I know him now. Yeah. I never knew that was Don Cheadle. I don't know why.
That's
Never
Don
put him
Cheadle,
together.
dude. Not Don Cheeto.
Cheadle.
Oh, that's hell. This dude is definitely deceased.
Very durable bikers, though, I have to say.
Did I say Hotel Wakanda?
No, you said Rwanda.
Okay, good. But I would stay there. I mean, have you seen their technology? Their
I
vibranium?
actually haven't.
That's right,
I will
yeah.
someday.
Are you sure? That's a joke about. Anyway, what about Forrest Whitaker? You know Forrest Whitaker?
I'm gonna say yeah. I also can't remember his name, but now that's one I actually feel stupid for not remembering.
Panic Room?
Yeah.
Last King of Scotland? Star Wars Rogue One?
All right.
I'm trying to figure out where Jason Statham.
Of course. Mr. Taken.
Tyrese.
Yeah, but like, has he been in anything in a long time?
All of the Fast and Furious films.
Oh, I just haven't watched any of those. That's why.
I'm trying. Wait, Mr. Taken. That's Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah, you got me. Jason, that was stupid. I know better than that.
Yeah. He might have been the one doing the Taken. I don't know.
You went right past it. You didn't even notice.
I didn't. I wasn't even thinking about it because I was like, of course he knows Jason Statham. I was setting
Yeah,
up for
no,
the
I
next
do.
part of the joke.
I definitely do. I just said the wrong movie.
Turns out you were mistaken. Absolutely.
Yeah, the
correct.
Italian Job
He's in the Italian Job.
and all of the driving a car movies that happen in Europe.
Oh. That's what he sounds like. I'm trying to. I don't know. I feel like I'm giving you like a job interview, and I'm like charting your progress for where you or calibrating for where you're at on the
What's
IMDb
the
scale.
goal exactly? To find.
Well, I want to figure out like if
don't
I
know at all?
obviously I know if I'm like, well, that's like George Clooney.
Yeah, I know
you're gonna
George
be like,
Clooney.
I know who George Clooney is. But if
I know
I'm
who
like,
Tom Hanks is. I know, the general
yeah,
gist.
but
of
if I
the
say
biggest
that's
ones.
like Gillian Jacobs, are you gonna be able to? I got to tailor my references, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know who you just said there.
Gillian Jacobs, she's in Community.
Oh, I've only watched a couple episodes of that.
How about Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Oh yeah, of course.
Moose Brillis?
Yeah.
Hey, is Emily Blunt the, I gotta do one more here. Is Emily Blunt the main actress in Looper?
The main actress.
This is like, I feel like Emily Blunt, I only started to notice that she existed like maybe 4 years ago. And now when I look back, I'm like, she's in every good movie ever made. She's
I
in
don't
everything.
remember the distribution of the roles in that movie. I just remember Bruce Willis.
She was the female character.
Was she? Okay.
She played the mother of the child actor. You know who Hayden Christensen is?
Oh, damn it. That's another one that I know the name, but I
Nicholas.
don't remember the face.
Jake Lloyd.
Yeah.
You might be the only person on earth who knows who Hayden Christensen, or doesn't know who Hayden Christensen is, and you know who Jake
Knows
Lloyd
Jake
is.
Lloyd. All right.
Jake Lloyd is Anakin Skywalker in Episode 1. Hayden Christensen is Anakin Skywalker in the other two prequels.
That's weird that I didn't know that.
It is. I agree.
All right.
I'm glad that you noticed.
Yeah.
Do you know who Piper Perabo is?
No.
She was the main character in Coyote Ugly.
Never saw that.
She's in other things. I don't remember
Oh, that's
what, though.
you were just talking about that movie before other things.
She's in Orange is the New Black? No.
Oh, is she?
That's Piper. God damn it, Piper! I remember.
Yeah, that's her
That's
name,
just
the
Piper.
character's name.
Yeah. She had a series on the USA Network. Oh, rip.
What is Piper's actress's name?
I knew that at one point. I no longer know it. She was
I
in.
watched so many hours. I should remember that.
The reason I knew the actress's name is because she was in those insanely ill-advised film adaptation of Atlas Shrugged. That was like a 19-part movie, and she played Atlas, I think, or I don't know. She might have been the train. I can't recall. Taylor Schilling, that's it.
Taylor Schilling. Jeez. I feel bad because I've watched her act for hours and hours, and I don't even remember her name.
Yeah, Taylor Schilling. Now you'll never forget it now.
I hope not. I still might. It's not the most memorable name, I hate to say.
You ever feel like my memory is still very good, but I feel like my ability to take in new information and store it is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, or as I get older, at least it gets horrible. Like sometimes I was thinking about it yesterday. Like yesterday morning, Kate was like, "Do you want to go grocery shopping after the stream tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yes." When I went to bed, I was like, "I've got something to do tomorrow after the stream, but I don't remember what it was." Meanwhile, if you asked me who directed I Heart Huckabees, I'd be like, "What are you, some kind of idiot?" It's
That
David O.
long-term
Russell.
versus short-term memory is how it's stored in the brain.
It's stone tablets. Anything from the year 1991 to 2008 is chiseled on stone tablets in my brain, and everything else is in like an easily corruptible state.
Yeah.
I don't even understand. It gets overridden in a heartbeat.
Your short-term memory, or RAM, is it's easily fragmented.
I'm with you. I'm not sure what's going on. I got some mismatched RAM in there. Some of it's DDR and some of it's freaking Beatmania.
The funny thing is, when you're very old, those stone tablets are still going to be probably the thing that you have the most.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Although you get to
about
add
that.
a little bit more. You get like another 15 years after the stone tablets.
I'm
or
so
so.
glad that I was like an only child, because I put a lot of work into building this brain before I reached college, and I'm hoping that's going to pay dividends long term.
My memory was bad, not bad, but like average or slightly below average when I was just regular, like in high school. And now that I'm over 30, it's actually really bad. And I've taken to just writing everything down on my phone and giving myself notes for when I need to do things, just to try and reduce the odds of my brain just not working
Forgetting
properly.
something important, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. It's a lot of that brain fog thing that just keeps coming up. But I'm working on it. It can get better. You can improve that.
Have you tried drinking kombucha?
I have not.
Lactose tolerance?
Should I try that? No, I'm not.
You tried doing a
I could try
caffeine
it.
cleanse?
Yeah, well, I haven't had hardly any caffeine actually in 2 weeks now.
You're taking a cucumber enema?
Is that a trick question? No, I've never taken a cucumber enema.
You ever fill up
Do
your
they,
car
what
with
do they do?
CBD
Throw
oil?
a big old cucumber up there?
Yeah. You know what I wanted to talk about?
What's that?
The fact, and I know you're here, Rob. Rob made a pizza and called it a culinary experiment.
Was that a pizza?
Come on.
I forgot what was flatbread and what was the meat on it?
Salami.
Yeah, all right. I mean, it's close enough.
And I know what he's going to say. I know what he's typing right now.
What was the cheese?
He
He didn't say the cheese,
I think
actually.
it was cheddar. But I'm pretty sure the reason he called it a flatbread was because it didn't fit his rigid and rigorous definition of what a pizza is. So he would, if he called it a pizza, it would be like a betrayal of his own identity. But I'm here to tell you, my friend, that is a pizza.
Wait, how can you have a pizza with cheddar on it?
You can have a pizza with cheddar on it.
Really?
It doesn't have to be mozzarella.
That doesn't strike you as strange?
It strikes me as insanely mundane.
All right, I'm coming in early on.
I know.
All right. Hi, Rob.
Here we go. Let's get the dictionary definition of what makes a flat bread in a circular shape different than a pizza.
It is a yeastless dough cooked in a skillet with an American cheese called Munster,
Yeah.
and then topped with fried salami.
I see a piece of circular bread with cheese and a pork product on it. That's a pizza.
Yeah, you're right. It is cheese on top of bread. It is about it's as similar to a pizza as grilled cheese is to.
If
a
you
pizza.
took grilled cheese, put a slice of pepperoni in the middle, and then put it on circular bread in an open face sandwich, I would call it a pizza.
You would call that a well, then we have very different definitions.
If anything, I call it like a pizza sandwich.
If I cut, yeah, no, it has no sauce on it. There's
Okay.
zero sauce. People were saying that there's sauce. There's no sauce.
You can
That
have a
was just
sauceless
the meat,
pizza.
right?
You can have a sauceless pizza. I'm okay with having a sauce. I think that there are three main parts to a pizza. There's the pizza dough, there's the sauce, and there's the cheese. If you have two out of the three, you got a pizza. This has one. It has a cheese, and it's not even a cheese that you put on pizza.
Who decided it was 2 out of 3?
That was just me. That's my definition.
Because there is like an Italian pizza committee that makes decisions like that.
Yeah.
I hope
Council
that
of
there is,
Nicaea.
honestly.
I
It's
don't know.
it's
There's a real pizza committee. They actually regulate and check all the pizza that they can in Italy and make sure that it's up to standards. I'm not joking.
That
I
sounds
believe it.
ridiculous.
No, it's not a joke.
No, I mean, it might not. You might not be making it up, but like, it is a joke.
If it is ridiculous, then they need to sort the shit out. But it's real.
Here we go. Here we
Yeah.
go.
But it's a flatbread. I made a flatbread sandwich.
I really like. Sometimes I will order a flatbread at a restaurant, but when I order it, I always just call it the pizza. I'll go like all of the jerk chicken pizza. Because I always thought
Yeah, what you ordered.
flatbread is just kind of like it's a pizza plus $2 or something like that, or it's a way to make you feel better about the fact that you're eating pizza.
It's a marketing reframing of a thing to get more money.
Agreed.
The difference is it's a yeastless dough. It does not rise. It does not bubble. It crisps on like a flat layer in little pockets.
know.
It doesn't bubble at all.
I mean, it bubbles, yeah, but it doesn't bubble the same way that a pizza
Right.
dough does because of the rising from the yeast.
I'm so sad when I get a slice of delicious pizza and in the center is that big burnt bubble. Oh, it's all hollow inside too, and it's crispy, and then it just ruins the texture.
I'm a fan of that bubble.
You like the hard
I like the
black
bubble. I like the hard.
I like the bubble too. I'm all about the.
What is happening? You guys like the bubble?
I'm into the bubble. Like I'm into it. It's
Anyway.
just not because it's crispy on the outside.
You want to switch out of Descenders?
Yeah. Let's play some variety of golf. See you in 3 minutes.
From a gameplay perspective, that was not my best work. I was just dying over and over again.
I like the bubble.
That was nice conversation. Thank you for doing that.
It's I love talking about Ray Romano.
Yeah.
It's a pizza, Rob. Just give it up.
Oh my God,
It's not
Mouth!
a pizza.
I didn't know Mouth
you
was
were in
joining.
chat
That's
and
why.
you yelled at me and you said it's not a pizza before you realized that
It's a
was my
pizza.
position.
No, it's a pizza, Rob.
You changed your stance now that you want to be
Well, I
contrarian
made
to
a
me.
very
Prove it.
coherent argument, and
You did not.
There's no shame in responding to reason with a change of opinion.
If
Why?
cheese and bread makes a pizza, then lots of things are pizzas.
That's
definitely
better
not.
because isn't pizza awesome? Don't we want more pizza?
I mean, yeah, if it's pizza.
Look, I found this important enough to jump in and make a point. Like, this is a pizza.
It's not a pizza.
Oh, wait, no, I
Like-
said it's not a pizza. Sorry. I
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah, this is a
I
pizza.
totally said the wrong.
You
I know you're gonna
completely,
make the complete opposite point of what I actually intended to say.
you have
Sorry.
completely
Sorry, really
undermined
glad I
your
clarified
original
that.
point, and I
It's
appreciate
a
that.
it's a very political move. You know, it's taking both stances at once. I like it. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm trying to be neutral as much as
Okay,
possible.
I think that pizza.
Yes,
I think the
Mhm.
pizza.
I just had some pizza. It was delicious.
I also
Yeah.
had some pizza.
pizza is good. I did not have any pizza.
Check
today.
this out, though, Rob. It's gonna make your fucking head explode. So it's pizza, but instead,
Yeah.
and this is not a joke. Instead of tomato sauce, it has salsa, and then
Okay.
shredded lettuce, grilled chicken,
Oh,
fresh tomatoes, and unmelted shredded cheddar cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I will accept
Fine.
that as pizza, but that sounds gross, to be honest.
Dude, I had this sick pizza actually just a minute ago. It was like
here
on
we
this
go.
weird like bread, and it was like had like meat in the center with like lettuce and ketchup and mustard. I had a burger earlier actually.
Yo,
That's
there's-
what I
yeah.
see. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
There-
I agree with your sentiment, Austin. Yes, what I made is not a pizza.
Okay, I'm giving
So-
you the metadata to join the game.
I
Just go
made-
with your friends.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so
You
many.
can
Rob,
Right
okay. Here's an idea. If you closed your eyes and touched what you made,
Would a blind person interpret it as a pizza?
would you be able to tell the difference?
Yes.
I rest my case. Checkmate. You're
No, I
going to-
100% would be able to tell. Yes.
But you know, what if I made it at a time that you didn't know, so you weren't aware, you didn't have any bias?
I 100% would know. It is not baked, so the cheese did not get crispy on top. It only.
Well, I
melted.
would bake it.
Okay. I mean, the flatbread has a fundamentally different feel than cooked pizza dough.
I'll just cover it with so much cheese you can't touch the dough.
Man,
I
there's
did not finish the top of it with oil, so there was no grease.
Well, I would do that though. Like,
there's literally
So you're
3
changing-
workshop maps for this game.
Are there?
3.
That's a lot. Oh, by the way, can you just invite me?
Yes.
Because you can invite.
Brian, you're not even in golf with your
wait,
friends.
what
I
game
am
are
in
we
golf with
playing?
your friends.
Oh,
It doesn't show you on Steam.
also, to make the pepperoni, I would grind up all of chat and turn them into a big old salami and then slice them.
I know there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen here. You guys want me to bounce?
No, dude, come on, stick it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Masters. I have invited many of you that are online.
Is my computer broken? I don't see an invite. I don't see you on golf with your friends. I don't see Discord messages. I think I'm dying.
Oh no.
Has anybody received an invitation?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not on Steam.
Not just me. Okay.
Yeah, you are not online.
I am online.
You're online, but it just says you're online. Doesn't say
It
you're in
says you're
golf
not
with
in
your
Does
there.
not say you're
Yeah,
in
you
golf
can't- you
with
can't join
friends,
me?
yeah.
No.
That's real weird.
Oh, it also says I'm not in the game.
Mm.
Yeah, you're not in the game either.
Can you
man.
just join me
Yeah,
through the
that is
server
correct.
browser? Like,
Is this
Maybe
the
I
end?
could try that.
Like of the universe?
This
I
is
mean.
the end. Is a pretty good movie.
yeah, it's all right.
It's pretty good.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not fully in the lobby. What is it called? Where did you link what it's called?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Where?
true. Steam's privacy settings were updated.
Mm.
What the hell? Hello?
What's the problem?
What's happening? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I think this is the end.
There it is. Yeah.
Could there just be one day that's not like a complete
Dude.
disaster?
But like everything is breaking right now.
What are you talking about?
Okay, there we go.
Discord just exploded. I don't think Bear knows that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't think he can hear us.
Wait, yeah.
Oh my god! No, I just looked over.
It's just me, Austin, and Bear in the Discord.
I had no idea.
All the people on the East Coast are gone. I don't like that.
Hey, Rob.
Oh, hello.
He made
Okay,
it
thank
back.
God.
What happened?
Oh, I thought the wave of solar energy was on the way, dude. I was
Yeah.
freaking out.
Wait, what the fuck just
I
happened?
wonder how
don't
long it'll
know.
take for Nick and Mel.
I
to
was
realize
literally
what
just I was having a conversation with Mal. Wait, what the fuck just happened?
It's Infinity War, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Hey, he's back.
Super weird.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Were
It
you
just
guys
went
talking
dead.
separately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Malf on my own.
Mine, everything went dead, and then the program froze.
That is real weird.
I guess the server went down somewhere, and it just screwed it all up. Anyway, I'm back now.
Yeah.
There's the server info. Let me get in that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, now. See, that's what I was missing because Discord wasn't.
Yeah, same. I was about to ask, where's the server info, and then I couldn't.
I just got off. Yeah, and then got back on.
Oh, you're a
Robot.
robot, though. You've been corrupted.
There he
Not
goes.
that again.
Did Rob get dumped?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Oh, hey, I'm muted on my screen, but
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
really
muted on my screen too.
What the fuck is that?
Bear's muted.
I can hear Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can,
no, I can hear me
You
too.
can all hear him.
Man, this is
Discord
Ooh.
fun.
This
This
has
is-
never happened before. I don't
no.
know.
This is like
Nope.
really weird though. Like it's not normal Discord bugs. It's just
Is this because I watched Rings last night?
oh,
and
don't. I don't need that in my life.
She's gonna
No.
glitch up my life and kill me in 7 days.
I'm not like too worried. It seems like it's working for me.
Everyone's just dropping again.
We got 5 out of 7 in the.
It's
In the
just
game.
the three of us in here now.
Who's
No,
not
I'm
in
here.
the game?
Nick, me, and Ryan are the only ones in the call again,
Oh, Fox and Bear are gone.
and Rob.
We're missing
And Rob.
a Michael A.L. Fox.
What if like we just forget about like what if there was a seventh person in this call and we just forgot about them?
Oh, like Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah, like that episode. Oh no.
He was our friend our whole lives, but we don't know.
Where are we dropping,
Oh.
boys? Oh, okay, Bear and Malf are in here now.
Oh, now it's just me and you, Ryan.
What?
They're taking us out one by one, man.
Do you want to go to Rob's Discord? Hello? It's just me. I got cold, dude. I'm all alone. He was right. But now, like, what I don't know is, am I next or was I that one? Did I just get cold? This is not a bit. Discord says it's disconnected. I'm gonna join Robert's Discord. Nah, Discord's like all frigged up, dude. Say bye to Jim Puff before you go. I can't even join my own. Yeah, this is like it's jacked up, dude. His Discord just exploded. Yeah. Yeah, Discord is broke as hell right now. Dare I call Nicholas on Skype? That seems a little bit ridiculous. Skype is hacking Discord. There was an EMP over the East Coast. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Twitter, where I get all of my breaking news. And then I'm going to go search tweets, Discord. Click on that Discord button. Last tweet, 3 seconds. Too many A's. I have no idea what that means. Discord is experiencing a large service impact at the moment. The team is online and investigating. API response time. 400 milliseconds. That's too many, dude. You gotta put that single-threaded, event-driven Node.js application. Sorry for the table flip. We're looking into it. I get it. Customer service, you gotta maintain like an affable sort of rapport, but at the same time, you don't need to put the table flip in there. Do we Skype call? Hello.
Holy fuck, that sound.
It's been a while.
It's so bad.
Do I sound terrible to you?
You sound a little better than you did a minute ago, but it's a little rough.
Skype, I don't want to share my screen. Let me close this window.
It's gonna take a little getting used to hearing this way again.
Add people to this call. Bear, Austin, Robert, Malf.
Old NL.
It won't. Oh no! Oh!
I'm just gonna let this play out for a minute and see what happens.
People are having trouble hearing you.
Oh!
Yeah, right? That's what I just did.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh.
This is hell!
Oh my god.
What?
Do that.
What? This program sucks so much ass.
It's so bad.
Skype has boosted your microphone properties.
I haven't heard Skype audio in like a year, and it's so.
Dude, by the way, my Discord is now working. Like you can get into the
I can't open the program.
Thank God, I'm getting out of here, dude.
Yeah, hop in the tower.
I actually can't. I can't yet.
You still can't.
Okay,
Oh, no.
I can get back into Discord now.
I feel like we're on walkie-talkies or something.
Oh my! It's so bad.
It's so horrible.
Oh,
Did we
Jesus.
really live like this for years?
I know.
Yeah.
We didn't know any
We did
better.
a podcast on Skype for a while. What the fuck were we doing?
Here, I don't even think it's got your actual mic. I think it's using your webcam mic.
I think it's using your webcam mic. The old NLSS's like sound like shit, and I think it's honestly just because of Skype.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe.
this sounds awful.
I think
I'm in the room with Mouth. I can hear him. I'm in the Skype call and the Discord call.
Oh,
Hey,
is he-
how's that? How we doing?
Oh, that's much
so
better,
much
yeah.
better.
Okay, all right, great.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill
I can
my
hear-
Discord process and then come back, open Discord.
This is some classic chaos.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
crazy, dude. You know, you use a free service, and you just expect it to work.
Yeah.
This
You
is
get
a-
what you pay for.
this is
What
a-
am I
an
paying
outrage.
$0 for? These bastards.
Me
Allowing
and
me to
Mouth
have
are
a
just
server.
hanging out in the room here.
Buckle up. Connecting. Connection problems? Let us know.
What kind of cheese? Some what?
Yeah.
Shut up.
We can't hear Mouth.
No, I know. I'm just talking to him.
Oh, this is weird now. I got both open as well. Shit.
Oh, double bear.
All right, wait, hold on. I'm gonna go do that too.
I'll see you later, guys.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, hey. How's it going?
Oh, I should have named myself Double Bear. That's a good name.
Austin, hello.
Yeah. Hey. How's it going? We got
no.
doubles.
Hey, Rob.
Oh, I can't mute Skype with a hotkey, so 4 months in a row I eat puppies. Thanks, man.
You didn't even mute Discord. You didn't even try it for us.
Yeah, I just kind of gave up on the whole idea.
Yeah, it's just that fucking.
No. Oh. I think.
Hello.
Oh. Hey, Ryan.
Hey. If I talk quiet, does it sound like I'm in the Discord? Like maybe I could pretend?
Mike is talking
not
at the
really,
same
no,
time
no.
right now. It's very confusing.
No, hey, I'm Mouth. Hey, are you guys excited for Infinity War? That's me.
Hey. You guys are both roasting each other at the same time. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Do you wanna pass on a message?
Wait.
Do you wanna all play golf and I'll just get in the Discord when I'm allowed to?
Yeah, that sounds.
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Because I don't
so.
want to be on Skype anymore because it sounds like poison. So I'm just gonna leave Discord like open in the background here, and we'll golf, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Yeah,
See you soon.
All right.
That was a 4-minute, 53-second Skype call. How do I still sound garbage? Do I still sound bad? And also, is everybody in the call? I restarted Discord. It just won't connect is the problem. You sound clean. Good. Okay, so Mouth, Bear Taffy, awesome. So start Into the Woods. Let's go. No worse than normal. You sound like Barry White. I think that's good news. No worse than usual. I can live with that. It's not about restarting Discord. Discord has been restarted. It's doing a spinning thing right now where it says, hey, we're having trouble connecting you. I'm assuming, you know, once it gets sorted, I will be able to connect. In fact, actually, it might be working right now. I'm in the throne. Here, maybe.
Changed.
Hello.
What are you talking about? Oh, hey!
I'm back.
Well.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Look who joined the 21st century.
Lamau.
Who is not loaded?
Bear.
Bear Taffy.
Oh, sorry.
I see him here.
No, but he's the red name.
Yeah.
Oh.
I gotta go. Why am I not loaded?
I don't know.
What did I do wrong? Hold on, I'm gonna rejoin, I guess.
Are you? You know what? You might still be on the beta branch. That might be how long it's been since you played.
You're totally right. Yeah, let me go fix that.
Oh,
Hold on.
and
All
as
right.
soon as you
Oh.
left, we were sent into the game.
All right.
I think you can join while it's going, right?
Absolutely not.
No, but the big hacker man did it once.
Yeah, because he's a hacker.
I'm not a hacker, dude.
Bear, why are you a hacker, dude?
I
you
said
hack?
I'm not a hacker, dude.
That makes more sense.
I think we should all retire.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, retire.
Are you sure? Yes.
And
I'm
then-
looking forward to playing that course, though.
Oh, we'll get in there.
Yeah.
I,
No, I'm just saying it looks cool. That's all.
so it's the same data, except the lobby name is a 2 at the end. That's, come on. That's pretty easy.
Don't make that sound. Morale's already at an all-time low here.
This is like the one time we've ever had a good excuse for a lobby being tough to join. So I'll allow it. That was really creepy when like people were getting culled one by one. And
Yeah,
then
I hated it.
Yeah.
it was just me and Austin went, Ryan, it's just you and me. And then I replied, and I got nothing back. And I was like, oh, no.
It's the aliens taking out each of us. It's like the dots on the radar closing in on us.
It was rough, dude, because I didn't know.
There it is.
Did I just get taken out, or am I the last one left? Like,
Yeah.
throughout all that, I never lost Discord. So I think I was just allowed in. I don't know.
Yeah, don't mess with Texas.
Yeah. Dallas servers, man.
Nexus, Texas. You know how it is.
I know how it is.
Black and
Yeah.
yellow.
Black
Hey,
and
there
yellow,
you go.
black and yellow, black and
There
yellow.
are 2 servers called Your Mom is Gay, and
Yeah.
one called You're Gay.
Oh,
But
I
is
think
there
we're
one
having a
called
battle.
Your Mom Gay?
Your mom. Gay,
No,
yeah.
I think that's actually what they were both called. Is Your Mom
Okay.
Gay?
I still don't understand why this game of all games has such incredibly inflammatory server names.
it's very well. Okay, so I told you guys that I'm using that casting call website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is
casting
this
couch.
somehow related to
Yeah.
what I just said? Because I can't wait to hear.
Yeah, yes, because here's the thing. Like, I was you can browse other people's auditions for other projects, and like, you know, a good 10, 15, 20% of those auditions are people trolling like, hey, this is the sound of me farting. You fucking idiot. And it's like,
That's fucking funny though.
That's
like, I
pretty
don't-
cool, dude.
it's like, this is a troll that is going to be listened to by like 20 people max.
Yeah.
What is your audience? Like,
And you're
it
never
doesn't-
going to get any feedback from it.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just the weirdest place to troll.
Dude, how sick would it be if we just did a stream? We're like, hey, the NLSS is starting, and then I just farted into the microphone and ended the show. That would be a troll.
That would be pretty good.
Got
It-
him.
for that reason, because they were expecting
Oh,
3
no.
hours of entertainment and got about 30 seconds, I would say that would be a troll.
That's
Proper
a great
troll.
subversion.
Quality
it's a proper troll.
I think you underestimate his ability to fart.
On command, yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can do that.
It's
Honestly,
it's
like-
the kombucha, dude.
We've got low tier trolling these days. Russia's
Yeah.
doing it right. They're just subverting like opposing democracies. That's the real trolling.
Oh, you believe that?
Her
There's
Skelly
no
with the
music
4
in my
squares.
Put on some
Can
music.
you guys fart on command?
No.
No,
Absolutely
Mouth
not.
can.
I can burp on command.
I can burp on command as well.
See? Told you.
I can burp with my
Whoa.
hands.
Oh, that one had
That
a
was
fucking
an elaborate
vibrato.
Musical.
Mhm.
What if you roll your knuckles over your abdomen? Can you fart that way?
What?
Is
What?
that a known tactic?
Yeah,
No, I don't know. It
that
seemed
sounds
like-
very strange.
Maybe like you force some air between some areas that shouldn't have had air, and then they pop out your colon.
I don't like these sounds. Those
I
aren't
just hate
pleasant.
it.
All right, I'm not actually inviting you to fart. I just was wondering.
I can't do a burp on command. I can't do the armpit fart.
Can you roll your R's?
Not at all. It's actually making me. I'm getting a little annoyed because Kate's learning Spanish now, and she's
Oh my god, how many languages does she have?
Don't shame my wife for self-improvement.
That's so many
No,
languages.
that's impressive.
All
Honestly.
right. And see, like, her learning Spanish is awesome. But what's not awesome is she keeps learning these words and then asking me to pronounce them. And I didn't sign up for Spanish class. So she'll go like, she'll roll her R's and be like, Rosa, Rosa, now you try. And I'm like,
That's Rosa.
Rosa,
Rosa.
Rosa.
Rosa. I can't do it. I can't roll my R's.
Wait, yeah, do frog voice again, please.
Oh, wait, no, that's Pete, right? Rojas, right?
Yeah, Rosa is the person's name.
Oh,
Rosa.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a turtle.
There is a turtle.
Wait,
What's
you guys
he
are
doing
getting
there?
turtle?
Yeah,
There's a
there's a
turtle.
Oh
tortoise.
my
Oh,
god, they
look
made
at
me
him. He's
slow.
so cute.
There's
But
two
watch
of them.
Go. Watch them go.
Buddy, yeah.
Ryan was just a murloc for a second there. That was
I
good.
can't roll my R's. Whenever I try to roll my R's, I just go, Rosa.
Dude, when I was
That wasn't a.
Gyoza.
before high school, I was never able to roll my R's until one day somebody was like, "Can you roll your R's?" And I was like, "No, I can't really. I just go." And I was like, "Oh, I can roll my R's now." I was like, "Whoa, I can do that now. That's cool."
Don't hit it hard.
Oh yeah,
great
definitely.
story.
Don't.
Relax your tongue. Rosa.
Kaiser Rosa.
I just do that. Like I end up just like clearing spit from the back of my throat when I
I
try
think
to do it.
everyone that can roll their R's has spent a long time trying to convince people that can't that they can. They just
Yeah.
have to do this one thing, and nobody's ever been successful at it.
Well, it's
They
like
don't
teaching
know
someone
a
how
lot.
to whistle, right? Like you just put your lips together and blow. It's easy.
Yeah.
But then, it's not really
Yeah,
an,
don't do it in the mic.
it's not
never
really
done.
an apt explanation.
I'm
I
very
can't
good at
whistle,
whistling normally, but I can't do the thing with the 2 fingers. I've tried so many
I
times.
can't do that either. Yeah.
I've watched
Oh,
tutorials about it.
They're
and I
not
still
talking
can't
about
do it.
snapping.
No. Where you whistle between your 2 fingers and it goes really, really
Yeah,
loud.
yeah,
I've always
yeah.
wanted to do that, and I can never figure it out, even though I've watched tutorials about
I
it.
thought they just like the lessons for that are highly codified industry secrets, and you only get access to them when you're a gym teacher.
It's a Scientologist thing.
It's like SCP for gym teachers.
Yeah.
Sudden taco
Scooped
party?
here?
That
Yeah.
STP right there.
STP, yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Whisper the letter Q to learn how to whistle,
What?
or you could just
That's
go
very curious.
Oh, no, that's actually really cool.
Whisper the letter Q.
No, it's not working.
That's not how that works. What you're doing is you already know how to whistle.
I
You're
don't
saying
know
Q
how
with
to
the
whistle.
You don't know how to whistle?
No.
I don't buy it. You seem like a
Right.
whistler.
Whistler.
he does.
Just
seem like a
whistled into the
whistler.
microphone, Mel.
You really sound like a whistler.
Yeah, you're a,
I feel like I fit the whistler archetype,
you do.
you know.
You
Absolutely.
But
are the
I
whistler
can't.
archetype.
Viciously.
Well, you got to be able to whistle, and I can't whistle.
You got all the rest. You got to finish it out. You're so close.
See, I'd rather have the harmonica player archetype than whistler archetype, to be honest with
Can
you.
you describe that for me?
John Popper.
It's like, you know, like the being able to like have one of those weird head braces that has a harmonica on it, and you just put your lips up to
You
it and
just
be
want
like,
to wear that around?
yeah, pretty much, yeah, at all times.
Would you wear it while you sleep?
Let's go.
Yeah, just wake up. I'm awake.
Try to make an a cappella harmonica sound.
It's
I don't
by
think it's
definition
think that's-
impossible.
Yeah, I
No,
think actually
right?
impossible.
Just whisper
I'm sure
the
there's a
letter R
beatboxer that
and roll your R.
could.
People they say
Sounds
things
like
like, you know, use the tip of your tongue. Rosa. It's not that's not specific enough to actually
Rosa.
teach you how to do it.
Rosa.
Oh, use is not a specific verb.
Rosa.
If I can't
So
get up
you're kind of like tensing the back of your tongue and then shooting air up the bottom of the tip of your tongue. And you're bouncing it. and you're bouncing the tip off of the top of your like palate, like the behind your front teeth.
Rosa.
Whoa, somebody in my chat just learned how to whistle from the Q thing. Congrats, Avant.
Wow, there you go.
Prove it.
it's that famous line from Citizen Kane.
Rosa.
Rasa.
Rosa.
What does it mean?
You know, doing the quiet R thing though just kind of sounds like you're being a sexy pirate, to be honest.
Why does this keep denying me?
Yeah, if you don't go fast enough, it gets confused. Like
I think the boundaries are a little weird on that roof.
Rosa.
But I was like, you're the one learning Spanish. If I
Yeah.
wanted to be embarrassed, I would sign up to learn Spanish myself. But now I'm getting all the mockery and none of the
Yeah.
actual knowledge, except now I know
All the
that.
accolades.
And well, I mean, eventually I'm not going to be able to impress her by just saying, Donde está la biblioteca? Me llamo T-Bone La Araña
Donde
Discoteca.
está?
Don't
Pick
do the
another
whole
language
thing.
she doesn't know and work on that one.
Well, you know, JavaScript.
Oh, yeah. Do
There
you
it is.
ever talk to her in JavaScript? I hope not.
She doesn't like it.
I figured.
Are you trying it in bed? Because that's probably what's happening. To be honest with you.
Document dot get element by ID.
I knew there was some
Open
sort of
parentheses.
terrible
Open quotation
Those
mark
are
H2.
two comedic realms that were never meant to intersect.
Oh, you've never been to
That's jokes.
programming humor? r/programming humor? It's actually a real thing that is popular but extremely lame.
Funny.
God, Ryan, you only talk about Reddit all the time. What's this?
I actually don't spend. I only spend time on like my own subreddits.
Hey, here's
Wow,
here's a sex coding joke. The reason Ryan's bad at sex is because he only knows C++, not D++.
It's not a good joke.
That's
Fucking
a pretty
got
good
him.
joke, man. He
Right.
got
It was
him.
like you
Pretty
built
good.
like scaffolding, like you were gonna build a palace, and then you just built a porta potty.
I'm
so
sorry,
much
that
setup
sounds
for
like
the
someone
joke.
who just got roasted. Oh, I'm sorry,
You sound like
roasted.
you just. I can't hear you through that burn.
You just don't
charred
like it because
mouth.
you were, yeah. You
So
got-
one time
you
there were
roasted.
these three little people, and
This can't possibly be going to a good place.
Oh, you never saw that clip, Bear?
It's pretty good.
Hafu called little people midgets.
Oh, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I don't actually remember the joke anymore. It somehow made
Ah,
Josh have a small dick, but I don't remember why.
It was like they were competing for Guinness Book of World Records, and then one of them says like, "I have the smallest hands," and then they go over and go. They comes back a day later and goes, "Yay, I got the record!" And then the other guy goes, "I have the smallest feet," and then he comes back a day later and goes, "Yay, I got the record!" And the other guy goes, "Well, I'm gonna get the record for having the smallest dick," and he comes back the next day and goes, "Who the hell is Josh?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's not bad.
Yes,
Oh, it's in.
I'm of the opinion that when I'm reading jokes, if it's like a paragraph long, it's too long.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm with you.
I'm not gonna read it.
Anytime a joke starts with like, "A man was at the doctor last Thursday," and then it's
Yeah.
3 paragraphs, no. This obviously did not happen. Could you cull like half of it?
Yeah.
Just go
Too much.
get down to the punchline, which is like, his dick's small. It's just our jokes should just be like, he got a tiny dick.
Hey,
Hey, that's funny.
Yeah.
We
I'm
have
into
fun
it.
here.
When that booty knocks a pole.
Here till Thursday.
In that
It's Thursday.
It is Thursday, and we're here till now, and then all the other days until we die.
what's your favorite day?
I don't really have one anymore because I stream.
Well, yeah, but you
Come
still gotta have
on,
a favorite
no.
day.
We've
like,
ruined
you
the
can still
entire
pick
week.
What about Sundays? Game of Thrones Day.
And but
Yeah,
it
not
hasn't been
this
for like a
year.
year and a half.
It's also
Westworld.
football day, and when your team sucks, then you gotta be
Football
upset,
day.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm-
that's
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
completely
The duality of Sundays. It's Game of Thrones day, but it's also football day.
I'm excited for next Thursday. No, 2 Thursdays from now, because that's the NFL draft.
true. Oh yeah.
I thought
Can't
we
wait.
just finished NFL stuff for a long time.
Well, the draft
the
happens
draft?
in the off season
Yeah, yeah. It's an off-season
when the
thing.
season is
Oh.
off.
Off season.
Fuck this video game.
Mm-hmm.
Off season.
You'll get caught up in
Did
the.
you just finish?
Yeah, that really did sound like it.
What bad? I mean, like, for me, you know, when I was working, the obvious answer is always like Friday or Saturday,
Yeah,
right?
TGI.
But like, Wednesday was cool because it was like I just got over the hump.
Yeah.
You just loved getting over the hump. You're like, tomorrow's Thursday, which is like we're going downhill into Friday, and once you're at Friday, you're gone. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
I used to like,
Have you ever looked forward to the weekdays more than the weekend?
yeah.
Not when I was
In what
working.
circumstances?
Because like some people have different work schedules. Maybe some days you work on the weekend, you don't work on the weekdays, or school variety schedule, something like that.
I like
Yeah, yeah.
Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and like, it's.
Ha.
I know it sounds like I constructed a joke for days that I don't stream, but I mean that really is it. Man. Like on Tuesday, Fridays, and Saturdays, I'm like, well, I don't have to do anything today. I could just fuck off today if I wanted to, and then I go, let's record like 10 videos.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like you.
You put out too many
Fuck
videos.
on.
to
But
be
the
honest.
pressure is not there. When there's a stream, it's like I gotta be there.
Yeah. There were a couple of jokes in my chat that I liked. You want me to read them out?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
Are they
They're
three
like
paragraphs
two-liner
long?
jokes. No, they're like 2-line jokes, which means it's perfect. I forget this one. I think is from a movie, but I don't remember where it is. Who are you and how did you get in here? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
I've
Pink
heard
Panther.
it many, many
Yeah.
times. Sorry.
Here's the barman says, "Sorry, we do not serve." What?
The
You're right.
barman.
Hey, this is how he wrote it. all
A
right?
barman in 17th century England.
Called the barman.
Nobody
The
calls it the
barman
fucking
says-
barman.
The barman says, "Sorry, we do not serve time travelers here." 2 time travelers walk into a bar.
Ah!
Smart person joke.
Oh.
I get that joke
I don't
because
like
I
that
understand the concept of time
You
travel.
watched Rick
That's
and
gonna-
Morty. That's right.
That's a Rick and Morty joke.
The first one
That's
was a
basically a
Doctor
Rick and
Who
Morty,
joke.
yeah.
This is just like a bad Rick and Morty joke.
A man walks into a bar. He gets a bruise on his knee. Ba-dum-bum, tsh.
I can't. That joke is. Everyone knows that joke.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dubai or Abu Dhabi?
Abu Dubai.
Abu Dubai.
Goodbye.
I do not know.
Oh, the people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do.
That's a really
Yeah,
good one.
Yeah, okay.
I get it.
Yep.
I can't believe I haven't heard that one
on
before.
I was saying this on my stream the other day. I think it's crazy that like the Flintstones, you know, they have Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, right?
Yeah.
I do
Right?
know that, yeah.
When kids see those cereals, they don't know who those characters are. They just think they're like cereal
yeah.
mascots now.
Mm.
Like
might
they've
be right.
never seen the Flintstones.
Do they still sell Fruity Pebbles?
They do.
Oh yeah, they're huge. They're like one
They're
of the most popular
delicious.
cereals.
Malf, have you ever seen Fruity in the last 10 years? Have you seen Fruity Pebbles in Canada?
Oh, that's why Canada sucks.
Chat, have you seen Fruity Pebbles in the store?
I'm not disputing. I'm just saying, like, why haven't I seen?
I'm bad to ask because like I hardly ever go down the
Do
cereal.
you buy
aisle.
breakfast cereal, Ryan?
It's like
I
a
walked down the
hugely popular cereal.
I get
I walk
oatmeal,
down.
or I get the oatmeal crisps sometimes.
But anyway, that's what I'm saying is like kids don't know who those characters are anymore.
Why doesn't
They're gonna-
Shrek have a cereal?
I think he probably did.
He did at one point. He had to.
When?
Shrek's target audience doesn't buy groceries.
Yeah, but
Also, can you look at Malf's score right now? That's great.
That's incredible. John
Shrek
Cena is the
cereal.
Fruity Pebble guy now.
What?
Who's John Cena?
I know I said it wrong. John Cena's the Fruity Pebble guy now.
it's John Cena.
John Cena Riley. Yeah, he did have Ogre O's, actually. You're right. There was a Shrek cereal.
I had to have been. It's just it's
See,
a thing that always
knew.
happens with kids
Yeah.
movies. Is there's
Yeah.
a cereal.
I mean, they made a fucking ketchup for Shrek, so of course
They
they're gonna
did.
make a
Oh,
goddamn
God,
cereal.
yeah, that green shit. That was
Oh,
just
get me
ketchup
out.
straight up
Green
with
and
food
purple.
coloring in it
Yeah, I didn't understand. I never understood what the purple one was for.
to make it purple.
Simulating purple ketchup.
Holds up sport.
Probably
Yeah, but, like,
Barney.
No. No spork.
Just fucking spork down.
No.
you guys like sporks?
Nah, dude. Like, why
Yeah, me
ever
either.
use a spork? Fuck sporks.
They tend to be
It's-
the worst of both worlds, I think.
It really is. Yeah.
Well,
It's
like
just
there
that.
is no worst part of a fork, is the thing.
yeah.
It's a really good utensil. You wouldn't use it for soup, but yeah, you wouldn't use a hammer to go to the fucking moon either. Like, it's good at what it does.
Unless you're in Getting Over It, in which case that's exactly what you would do.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
That's a good point.
He's got you there on that one.
I still think that one of my most viewed clips of the chopsticks that are also spoons, it's gonna catch on. It's gonna be awesome.
This is like an invention you're trying to make.
Yeah.
It's like
That
the
I-
kitten mittens.
Yeah. It's like you get the chopsticks, right? And they look like regular chopsticks, and they even have the little like end bit.
Oh, yeah.
But then slightly above the end bit are two spoon-like things. So
let me ask you a
drink-
question.
Yeah.
Why do you need two spoons? I know
Well,
there are
Finish.
two
Let him
chopsticks.
finish, dude. Hold on here.
Symmetrical
They
from
can-
the chop.
Yeah, they can lock together.
Yeah,
and
okay,
form
now we're
one
talking.
spoon.
Now we're
Yeah.
talking.
Things that lock together are high tier.
Yeah.
It seems like those chopsticks would be kind of like as I'm imagining them in my head, they'd be very frustrating to use as chopsticks.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that would
We're on
Can
definitely
you
the
be
take
agreement,
the
though.
spoon end off the chopstick part?
Well, why don't you just put the spoon at the top where the handle is?
Oh my god.
Good
well,
job, everybody.
see, the reason you wouldn't do that, because I'm envisioning eating ramen, right?
Yeah.
So if you say you take a little piece of chasho out of the the ramen,
Out of
and
what?
you get the chasho,
it's a pork
and you
belly.
get the and then you get the end of the sticks all wet and
Yeah.
covered in food stuff, and then you flip it around to drink it with the soup, and now you get your hand all wet from the soup stuff.
Yeah, but it feels like the other one just would not work.
Yeah, I mean that's probably true.
So like I'm
Why don't you just make it detachable? Just take the spoon off. when
yeah,
you're done
like
with it.
or here's another idea. What if you just gave them two chopsticks and a spoon when they sat down?
Chopsticks are dumb.
This is false, but
Well,
I
I
understand where you're
disagree,
coming
yeah.
from.
Yeah.
Like
I like
you don't, you don't have to learn to use a fork. You get a fork, you're like, oh, I get it. Chopsticks are
Like
like
that unintuitive, really.
They're very easy to use.
they're impossible.
They're not even
impossible.
close to impossible.
once you like learn how to use them though, like they're very useful. I will say.
Man,
You can shovel so much rice with them; it feels good.
Yeah.
but like a spoon, though, you know.
They're a
Yeah.
superior.
Or a fork.
They're a superior utensil for some things.
Like,
Noodles.
Eating
Like if you-
Cheetos.
have
Okay,
you ever
that's-
used a fork?
Yes, I've used a fork to eat noodles. If you don't use a fork to eat ramen noodles in a restaurant, it's like just
They offer
madness.
them, though, and it feels kind of weird.
That
Why
just
not?
seems like societal pressure, though, and not necessarily an issue of practicality.
Yeah,
just-
okay.
you stick the
A
fork in
billion
and spin
Chinese people are just doing it because of societal pressure, not because they prefer.
No,
it.
I'm
There really are a billion.
Based
I
on
checked this
societal
the other
pressure.
day. There's really a
That is-
billion.
That's a fallacy. That's ad majorem or
Well,
popularium
what's
or some
ad?
other
This
shit.
is what I grew up with, so I assume that it's the best by default.
The one thing that I will say about chopsticks is they actually, in certain circumstances, are a very good utensil to cook with.
I agree. They're like little delicate tongs.
Yeah.
Or you could just like have a tong, you know.
Yeah, but tongs are not delicate. Sometimes you try to flip something with tongs, you don't get the right amount of force, you know? The tongs,
It's
or
true,
you know,
yeah.
a spatula gets too floppy on one end, you need a little bit more firmness. It's good for flipping things in a pan, absolutely.
We can't all be Gordon Ramsay.
So
I mean,
you
that's
use chopsticks on your dick, Ryan?
fine. That's such a mouth joke.
Argument ad populum is what it was.
Ad populum, yeah. I did like someone's suggestion that the one that Ryan suggested should be called Ad Austin.
You can have your own fallacy.
I like that.
That's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah, I never have to fucking worry, man.
That's gonna be funny today and like really grating like 2 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be obsessed grading like immediately.
Yeah, because you're the butt of the joke. But like for us, it's
You're Rob ...
eventually it'll be taken
Yeah,
too far.
Almost immediately. That's how chat works, to be honest.
I can't wait till chat turns on me. I just can't figure out what it's going to be for.
Mm,
just
Well,
gotta be
say you
on
don't
too
like
much.
say
Terraria.
you don't like Terraria, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't really like.
What
Terraria.
did
It's
Justin
rap
say?
EP, you nerd.
What did Justin say on Tuesday? That like, oh, he said he hated Wally.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Like the
that's
most-
stupid.
Yeah.
One of the
I mean,
most
Justin
beloved
he
and likable
just, like,
movies.
literally showed up as you mentioned him, and he typed the word phallus with a Y at the end. So that's his contribution.
He's right. I mean, he's right. You know, that's
you
a great
can't
point.
argue with that.
Yeah.
What did he not like about Wally?
Yeah. Well,
said
like
it-
I can understand not liking Wally, but hating Wally.
He didn't
That
have a
seems like-
chance to elucidate too much more. Yeah, he had to leave for a family thing. But
That's a pretty dangerous opinion to just drop.
yeah, I know. Right? The
It
second
was
thing,
really unfortunate timing.
I think we said, "What didn't you like about it?" And if I remember correctly, I'm not trying to gaslight him, but he said it fucking sucked.
Oh, that's not an explanation.
Argument
Can
and Austin.
Can I gaslight you for a second?
Oh no,
We've been gaslit all over Reddit about not knowing the proper usage of the term gaslighting, by the way.
That's true, yeah.
So
Acquiesce the proper terminology.
I truly don't know now because I know it in the NLSS context.
I thought it was
I
like
don't-
when you accuse somebody else of doing something they didn't do to try to mind flood
It's
them.
psychological manipulation. It's when somebody tries to sort of abuse you via distorting reality.
This is why the English language is dumb.
It's actually quite literally
No.
when you light a fire using gas.
Yeah.
No, it's not. See, this isn't the English language's fault. This is like modern vernacular's fault. Because like, there's another like I mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned this on the NLSS before. But like, there's another term, virtue signaling, which is common now. And we already had a word. It's platitudes. Like it already exists. We
But
don't
that's
need
supposed to
to
be platypus, and that's just hilarious.
Don't mansplain us.
It's just so frustrating when we already have words for things and we make new ones for some reason.
Well,
Yeah,
these
like
ones are
pizza.
simpler and easier to remember.
Yeah.
Like shorts.
And they're weaponized. Wait, what?
Yeah.
They're comfy and easy to wear.
Coarse and rough and gets everywhere.
Pitch black and covered in soot.
You guys wear shorts?
Yeah, all the time.
Where
Fuck
did
no.
that come from?
Well, it's just I'm
Shorts
looking
are
forward
good.
to summer.
It's-
I got some
Yeah.
I got some Banana Republic shorts. I'm excited. They've been in the closet
Wow,
for like 8
this
months.
guy shops at Upscale Gap.
I go look. I'm an adult. I go where my wife tells me, and buy the things she says looks nice.
That's what you do.
And my Banana Republic shorts, my H&M hoodie, and my Supreme hat. Walking around with a very coherent, unified outfit. Okay. I'm looking like Jerry Seinfeld got hit in the face by hip hop.
There is a service that like you pay for it and they send you like a box of clothes based on what they think your style is, and then you decide to buy them by keeping them or sending them back. I almost signed up for it, but then I was like, I don't feel like going to the post office all the time. You know, it's a lot of work.
Extreme laziness with Alpaca Patrol.
I mean, like I'm pretty comfortable just wearing black jeans and black shirts for the rest of my life, and it works out
Ricky
pretty well.
Gervais.
I'm kind of with you, dude. Like, usually when I buy clothes, it's out of necessity, not out of desire.
I don't think I bought clothes in like 7 years.
Dude,
Yeah.
my t-shirt rotation is exclusively shirts that I got for free
Streamer
at
shirts.
media events and
Yep.
streamer t-shirts. And I haven't been to a media event except PAX in like 4 years. So I'm wearing an Evolve shirt today. It's an Evolve shirt.
A couple months ago.
On the back of it, it says sheer problems. I only recently found out that sheer is the planet that Evolve takes place on.
I'm willing to wager we're all wearing like a Twitch-based or game-based shirt right now. So I'll go first.
my
I've got
own
a
shirt.
Squatch Tendo on. Yeah,
Nice.
Nick's wearing his own shirt.
Because I ordered one of each when I did it, so I actually have like 5 of my own shirts, which is a little
I've got a bunch of my
self-indulgent.
own shirts. That's fine.
Yeah.
I wore my TwitchCon shirt yesterday.
Ooh, I
just got
am
a
wearing
green
my
ass shirt
black
on there.
shirt. That
Oh,
I
yeah, no,
always
that
wear.
makes sense. Mhm.
I've got about 40 of those.
What do you got on, Malf?
I actually
you
have my beer
wearing?
shirt on.
Your what shirt?
My beer shirt.
Ah.
Super box.
Yeah, it's nice. It's comfy.
Can you give me 1 minute real quick?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm definitely going to start, but like...
Man thinks of ways to kill time while time slowly kills man.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hope they remember you.
I go to Marshall's every so often. I just check to see if they have some like cheap jeans that are like decent looking and decent quality. And sometimes they got really good sales, and I just like, all right, I'll buy 3 pairs of jeans today.
Marshall's is a clothing store?
They resell like out of date like last season's whatever was trendy for like huge discounts.
I always thought it was like a Home Depot sort of thing.
No.
Never been inside. I just see the blue M, and I go, I don't need any craft supplies right now.
Well, now you know. Maybe you want some clothes from there. I don't know.
I might
Not so
be
bad.
I might be asking a hipster question, but you guys wear slim fit or skinny cut or skinny jeans?
Not skinny, because my calves like do not fit for real.
But
But
yeah, I don't wear it skinny. But
slim
I wear-
fit, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't ever. I was the opposite when I was in high school. I wore the giant baggy parachute
yeah.
jeans.
Oh,
I was
boy.
one of the goth kids with the huge pants and like the wallet chain. So yeah, I never did the super skinny look, but now I just do like regular normal people jeans.
Yeah, I'm all about the honestly, slim fit is kind of like how I feel about boxer briefs. It's very comfortable.
It just shapes your leg. It just looks
Yeah.
right.
But if you gain any weight, it sucks.
You know,
I don't know.
I found
No,
I've actually found the opposite because I've been gaining weight for several years now, and my slim fit jeans actually fit better than my regular jeans
Oh.
because it's like made of this like stretchier denim.
Yeah, it's got
okay.
it's like a spandex denim.
Yeah.
yeah, I had a couple that I kind of outgrew and I couldn't wear anymore. So
Mhm.
I love that you said that as though it was like this hobby that you were getting into.
Well, in some ways, you know.
Yeah, I've been slowly degenerating my lifestyle and body over the course of several years.
Eating wheat
It's
is
great.
Eating wheat. Eating is one of my favorite hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
I love eating,
Yeah.
dude.
I just
Me
had
too.
a really good pizza earlier.
Dude, me
I was
too.
also just privy
I
to
didn't
pretty
have a
good
pizza. Had no pizza.
Let me just take a drink of my
I'd love to
pizza
be
real
able to
quick.
just skip this whole.
If you miss the first shot, it's just hell on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over. Like, you got no shot.
I was thinking I might make a pizza later. I was gonna take some white bread and melt some butter in a pan and put it in the pan, and then put some American cheese on it and melt it and crisp it on both sides.
That's a cheese pizza you're making.
I'm making a pizza. Yeah.
Wolfgang, fuck.
What the hell was that?
Whoa. I would like a cheese pizza.
That's horrifying.
This is the robot again.
That's my favorite. It's my favorite.
I don't like it at all.
I keep thinking it's a demon.
Ooh.
Do you
That's
hear
just
robot, everybody? That's a robot to everybody there?
Yeah.
Not demon?
That sounds like demon.
That's
to
a
me,
demon?
To be honest.
That's pure demon.
It's the guy from Inspector Gadget.
That's the voice of Lion.
Oh, Dr. Claw.
Oh, that's really good.
That's horrifying.
Did you see
Yeah,
they made
that's
an
what it
action
really is.
figure where they recently where they revealed
Yeah.
Dr. Claw's face and he just looks kind of like a normal dude?
Yeah,
It's an
totally destroyed
awful
the
action
illusion.
figure.
People
man.
were mad. They're like, Dr. Claw's just a
did I
normal
get up
dude.
here?
And I think, I don't know, there's something poetic about the mundanity of that level of evil.
That honestly, that's just not canon for me. Is all it
Why
is.
did he have that fucking cool gauntlet if he looks like a stupid dude?
Yeah.
If he looked cool, he wouldn't wear the mask, right?
Oh, that's the whole
We
Darth
never see
Vader
his face
routine, I
to know
guess.
that he has a mask.
Darth Vader, Kylo Ren.
That was 15 years ago. Okay, well, whatever. Like, it's relatively recent in like a cosmic sense.
Yeah, but everything
also-
is.
They covered the head when you saw it in the display, so you had to buy it to see what it looked like.
Oh, that's bull. That's clickbait toys.
Yeah. And then they did it on a second level where YouTubers were buying them and revealing them on a YouTube video.
Oh my god, it's double the clickbait. That's double dipping bait.
Did you click though?
No, I Google image searched for it.
That's double bait gum.
Dude, you know what we haven't talked about is the greatest act of cyber terrorism recently was ever. My sentence is getting a little incoherent. I'm really mad that
Push through it.
Google took away the view
lawsuit.
image button.
Yeah. What was the company?
Yeah,
again? So we
why
can
did they do
It
that?
was,
It was a
Reuters
lawsuit.
or AP or something like that.
No, it wasn't either of those. It was something else. Chat will know for sure.
I was wondering about that. I didn't know it was like a
I think
thing.
it was Fun Haters LLC. That
But you
was-
can just capture the image anyway, so who cares?
Getty
Getty.
images. That was. The
Well, yeah, no,
Getty.
but see, the thing is, before it isolated the image. So when I was making like a
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege thumbnail, I would just click the button and it would pop up the raw image. Now I have to click visit page, and
Yeah.
And it's
then-
always a bad link.
yeah, and it'll be like it's a dynamic page and it takes 10 seconds to load, and then it's.
I'll
trash.
tell
You know
what
what you can do?
furious.
You just right click on it and hit open image in new tab.
It doesn't
and then you're
work.
good to go.
It doesn't work anymore.
Depends. It might work
Does
sometimes.
it work anymore? Hold on, I'm checking this out. Hold on. What do I Google? What do you guys
Well,
want?
it doesn't give you a link basically anymore.
Google Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I think I'm mistaken. Right click, open a new tab works.
Yeah, let's see. Open image in new tab. Yeah, that works just fine.
Okay, well, you know what? That's a
It might
very-
depend on the type of image.
Did it give
though.
you like a good link though, like that you could put in chat?
Hold on, I'll put it in chat.
Is it?
Let's see.
It's like a .jpeg at the end, right?
Oh fuck!
Yeah. Okay. See, that's what I'm
sucks.
talking about. That Rob, that's not even gonna appear because it's past Twitch's limit. Because I did that.
Yeah.
earlier
Oh, it's
today,
one of those
earlier
like
this week.
Google.ca / or
No, it's even worse. It's just a bunch of data. Like it's just
Yeah.
a huge amount of data.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, that's why you just you screen cap it and then you have a better link.
No, I go to the page and then just right click save as when it loads. But
Yeah.
it's slightly more annoying now. I can totally understand Getty Images' point, even though like I hate them as a result of this.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, people aren't actually going to our page and we're paying the photographer to take the photo. They're just stealing it without giving us any attribution.
Maybe make the page not fucking total dog shit
No,
like
it's just-
89% of websites.
Google
No,
just-
don't know me.
The thing is,
Make a
you're
good
basically
website
saying
that
just
loads
make
properly.
a service better than Google. Like it's not that.
No, I'm saying make your website not suck ass, so then I click on it and visit and I can look at the image.
You wouldn't know though. You wouldn't go to know it doesn't suck ass.
Exactly.
If
You
they
just
haven't
go to
all
the
sucked
image.
ass for like 20 years, then I would have a better opinion. But
Yeah.
literally,
well, I
every
agree
website
with you.
sucks.
Most websites suck ass, but you wouldn't know they don't when they don't.
Well, maybe I'd be more inclined to give them a chance.
I'm honestly kind of with Austin because like a lot of times when I see like, oh, here's a Washington Post article linked on Reddit, and I click it, and then the page goes white and says, hey, subscribe for $1 to read this article. That's the quickest way to get me to close that
Yeah.
page and be like, no, you have proven nothing to me that I want to read this article besides that I know the headline. I'm not paying $1 to read your fucking article.
Fuck your capitalism, Ryan.
It's not about capitalism. It's about
It
you
will
know.
destroy all journalism. Is
Yeah,
the point.
that's what I mean. You know, it's a race to the
Yeah.
bottom for journalism here that it's troubling. But I do understand that if you don't read the Washington Post, it's insulting to click on one story and then have them ask you for money. I understand that as well.
They can track your IP and give you like 10 stories before they pop that up. They don't do that.
To be honest, I think Twitch has the right idea. Like clearly it shows that you can have a donation pay model that works mostly, and then but it's also not locking content behind a pay gate, which is
It's not
good.
in your
There's
face,
too
even
much
though they
news,
did
though.
experiment it with it being in your face one time, and everyone got really mad.
The
yeah.
supply and demand is all wrong with news. Everybody's got news. There's no reason to go to anyone in particular, so you just look for someone who does it better.
Yeah, news as a concept is beginning to become like, as far as broadcast news is concerned, it's beginning to become obsolete because we're in the information area. Everyone knows everything already instantly without.
And
the
you're
need
stupid if
for,
you don't know it and have 5 hot takes.
Y'all
Yeah.
are
Honestly,
The
y'all are
information
fucked.
area.
What are you talking about?
I- Honestly, I think news, like, ideally, in an ideal world for me, news is run by not-for-profit organizations anyway. Like, I don't know why news has to make money. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know.
Let
Well,
this condescending motherfucker tell us why he thinks we're
So-
all
You're,
fucked.
you're actually
Rob
just saying
wants-
like we don't need news anymore because the information disseminates so quick. But people don't have the critical
What are
thinking
the people
skills.
on the news doing? They're reporting on fucking tweets, dude.
I'm with
Are
you.
you
That-
watching?
Yo, don't
Yeah,
take this
they
the wrong
are.
way. On the American news,
Yeah.
shit's all fucked up down there.
Yeah.
Up here we have
Yeah, we
publicly
want
funded.
everyone's
Up here we
news
have publicly
problems. Russia
funded
does too.
broadcasters
And-
that are like, at least supposed to be impartial. Like we have
Well,
journalistic standards in mass media here.
well, and largely the reason that media is fucked up here is because it's for profit. That's why we have 24-hour news networks here.
So, Rob, you're saying you just want your tax dollars to go towards the government running the news?
That was an awful stretch, I think. maybe.
See, when you put it that way, it sounds much more menacing than it is. If
Well,
the news,
how do you have a non-profit news and like,
Well,
where you
there's
you
a
need
lot of-
money.
This
Like,
is
it's
extremely
lot of
dangerous to our
money.
democracy.
there's a lot of non-profit charities that are not corrupted by government influence. Like they exist in the world very commonly.
The reason I think we need real journalism, and the for-profit thing, I don't know. We have less experience with that here, I guess. I get all my news from the CBC essentially, but I just like the last few years have made me realize that people are extremely dumb, and if they see an article from
Took
like
you that long.
let's say they see an article from a reputable newspaper, and depending on your politics, you might say the Washington Post is or isn't, or the New York Times is or isn't, but it's more reputable than like fucking realtruth.org. People will repost that shit, and
Yeah.
they're like, well, they wrote an article. There is no they. There's good journalists, and then there's bad journalists. It's just there's like
Yeah.
people who understand the obligation and the responsibility of a news organization, and then people who are like, I have a blog that
Yeah.
cost
No, I
me
don't think any of us-
$14.
I don't think anyone disagrees with the fact that we need good journalism. No one has that opinion here that we don't need good journalism, because
Yeah.
the Washington Post is necessary right now. People like them are driving the truth forward. But like what I'm saying is there's
Run
an
by
argument-
Amazon, though.
Well, yeah, that's just a random example of just one that's doing that pay for article model. But like there's lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Well, Rob's talking
but
about
you're right.
NPR, and we have NPR, and it's fine.
Yes.
It's good. We should do lots of stuff like that.
Exactly. There are models that exist already that it makes sense for. Like when my news is trying to sell sensational, or when my news is trying to sell newspapers, it's going to sell sensationalism. That's just
what we're
natural.
up here in the frozen north. We're just going, thank you.
But how does NPR compete with hot takes, though? They
I
can't.
don't think it should have to. Like that's
yeah,
the thing.
like
if
I don't know
it
it
is
does necessarily.
yeah, like if
But how do you
they're
do
all
that? How do you
not for
create that
profit.
incentive?
Well, I mean, I guess NPR kind of works in a way that like people watch it because they believe it's unbiased.
I think we're kind of like asking how we get people that don't want to read informative and educated journalistic perspectives to do so. And that's like not a solvable problem. That's like humanity as a whole is going to choose convenience every time. And if it already forms a good opinion that correlates with what I instinctually or habitually believe, then I'm just going to go with that.
When you already have the answer, you're not going to keep looking for the answer. I got that.
Yeah, and that's why I think, like, on a broad sense, like, we're all fucked.
Yeah. No, we are. Like, it sucks. Because humanity
I don't want to
sort
be
of
fucked.
stupid.
I want to find a better way.
Yeah, it would be nice.
The better way is you follow sources that are reputable, read full articles instead of just the headline, and then
that you're just getting back to what I'm saying is like, obviously we know that, but not everyone else is going to be privy to like.
Yeah, I'm not worried about everybody else. People, I'm
worried about everybody else because they vote.
I know. Well, yeah, down there. I mean, we have different lenses. Is all I'm saying. Well, I'll talk about it in 2019 if we're totally fucked up here, which is extremely plausible. But for right now,
little Canada.
I'm living in this idyllic, seemingly idyllic paradise with only mere bubblings of tumultuity under the surface.
He's so pretty.
Here's the thing though. If you want people to be more educated and know that they should read the article rather than just the headline, you're fighting against like basic human sociology and stuff.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing that's been around since the advent of newspapers. So like I don't know if that's necessarily the goal to aim for.
I don't know if it's like, I don't want to call you idealistic or like naive, but you're basically saying like, why are there so many stupid people? And it's like, yeah.
I'm just saying that like,
well, we live in an era where like getting access to the right information is easier than it's ever been. All you have to do is have like a little bit.
Muddied.
You have a little bit of common sense and be like, what source is this article coming from? Figure out if you can actually trust them, the same as you would trust somebody who's been in the business for 40 years and has a track record.
But there's smart people who understand that too, who know that they can game the system to manipulate the people that don't. And like all they have to do is make their news more convenient to access than the reputable source. And that's the game. That's what they're trying to do, is win the click and win that person over. That's all they have to do.
You can't ask like the general electorate to all be capable of critical thought because it's just unrealistic at this point in history.
Yeah, but
even just like maybe like a little
suggesting that.
I'm suggesting
that
it's
I'm
way
suggesting
easier to
those
get locked
people
into
will
your opinion
always
than it
be
is to learn something new.
No, I know, of course. That's why 3 of us ate pizza in the past day, and none of us consumed like the hearty meal full of vegetables, except maybe Mouth. But the thing
I had
is,
a salad yesterday.
All right, nice.
Nice clickbait, Ryan.
The thing is, you're arguing about like why, there are people who are stupid, and you're like, yeah. What do you do? There's always people that are stupid. There's always going to be people that are stupid. You make an outreach to some of these people, and that's when they get suspicious. If you just tell them exactly what they want to hear without having a source behind it, they go, this guy knows what he's talking about. If you go, would you like to interface and like get sources? 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 What is this, a school? I didn't realize this was school. Sources. Okay.
The thing is, we agree on the premise. We don't agree on the solution. Because you're saying just make people smarter. But I'm saying,
no. I think you're saying just make people smarter.
Well, what do you say?
What are you saying?
He's working really hard on that, guys.
I have a nihilistic approach, which is just essentially, take care of your own backyard and everybody else can get fucked.
Oh, see, that's awful. That's
pretty awful, yeah.
That's just terrible. Yeah, that's a not solution.
Because what happens when your yard's on fire and you don't have anybody else to help you put it out?
We pay taxes up here.
You're not actually saying
socialized medicine. I'm just saying, like, I'm not worried. What are your suggestion is? Let's make honest
I'm not
clickbait.
saying literally.
You won't believe the effects of having a proportional tax rate.
Your policy is isolationism.
You want to weaponize
from the equation. That's
you want to weaponize clickbait for an appropriate cause. It's the Wendy's Twitter account using memes to connect to the nation's youths.
That's gonna be like a dominant player in the next political spectrum, man. You watch the
Down
fucking
there,
Wendy's
maybe.
Twitter account. Stop saying down there. It's
Many of these
We are
That's
kind of all in
racist.
this together, whether we're up here, down there, wherever we are. We're all in this together ultimately.
That's not what you guys are saying. Not you
I
guys.
don't believe what they're saying.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Somebody in your chat said Rob wants to be like Batman with the cell phone spy stuff. I just said remove money from the equation in news. How am I spying on people?
Yeah, that's also like an obvious thing that like I also agree with the fact that you pointed out, Malf, that like the Washington Post also isn't unbiased because they're owned by Amazon. You're right, and there's so much influence from that.
And beyond that, money doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to try and influence people with your view. I could put out a newspaper right now or a blog or whatever and not charge anybody anything, and I could still be putting a spin on words or being biased.
I agree. It's like the idea that statistics are not inherently biased, but the way that you frame them can make them biased.
So you need a governing body that is somehow able to classify these various sources to make it more palatable.
I'm not going to be able to actually like cite the case, but there was some sort of legal proceeding that happened, I think, a little while back that determined that the broadcast news is no longer required to have two sources. I'm completely misrepresenting this, but there's something along those lines that just sort of like that was repealed, and then that really began to undermine the legitimacy of news because money became much more involved with it. And then things like Fox News showed up where it was, now it's almost like completely propagandized because the corporate interest is there. And I also agree that it's possible for money not to be involved, but I mean, it usually is.
I just heard Katie Tur talking about needing two sources like 2 days ago, so I think that's still a thing. I don't know. Maybe there's some derivation.
I really shouldn't have gotten into it, honestly, because that's like an actual legal thing that happened. So I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm gonna definitely look like an idiot looking back on this in a little while.
The thing is,
it's fine. We all do it. I do it all the time. Don't worry about it.
That's just the point of this show.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We have these like high-minded ideals, and we're like, let's take money out of journalism. And when I go to a website and it's like, you want to turn ad block off for this site? I'm like, let's see if you earned it. If you earned it, I'll give you a whitelist, no problem there. But if depending on what I read, we'll make a decision after the fact.
It's like with the Weather Channel. If the Weather Channel stops clickbaiting me, I'll turn my ad block off. But until then,
they have the freshest memes this side of the Mississippi.
I like it when you don't say the E at the end.
The Mississippi.
Yep. That's much better.
I thought you meant the freshest memes.
Mem. Freshest mem.
I mean, that's what
teach Ryan about a non-zero sum game.
I don't know why the country where you're like, if you're sick, just don't go to the doctor because it's it's expensive. You're telling me about taking care of your neighbors.
Hey, wait, Rob, isn't Facebook nonprofit?
No,
absolutely not.
Yeah,
it's free.
They're
I don't
very
pay
for
anything.
profit.
It's okay. Free. See, this is why I need to explain this because free and non-profit is not at all the same thing.
Oh, I read a 30-second ad.
People that run a nonprofit can still take a salary.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just joking, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
you can still make money with a not-for-profit business or a non-profit business, which are both different. And but it doesn't need to. But it just basically means it doesn't make revenue.
No, here's the thing. Here's the problem. As long as humans are running shit, it's all gonna be shit. All right.
Yeah, but like that's a given, so we got to do the best we can, right?
Yeah,
We gotta put the AI in charge. Yeah.
No, I don't want the AI all in charge.
Why not?
Those
Just
are
like,
jaywalkers.
it's like the Trump philosophy. Just give them a chance. They couldn't possibly fuck it up too bad, right? Like, come on,
I can't
give it
do
a
it.
try.
What is going on down there?
Stop
We're
that.
like not sure if we want to annihilate ourselves or something. I don't know.
Give me the button. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's time at this point.
Just hand it over. Get it over with. It's like rip the Band-Aid off. You know, you're sitting there, you have the Band-Aid, and you're just like pulling it slightly, and you're looking at me laughing. I'm gonna rip that shit off.
Connection error on Pinterio.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
Pinterio's not loading for me.
No.
Ryan, Ryan, let's do trivia.
We actually could do trivia.
It's so bad.
It's not that bad.
No, the Jeopardy was good.
The Jeopardy is acceptable.
We could do $100,000 pyramid.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun when we played it on
Mm-hmm.
Trivia Day.
Did you guys ever watch that on Game Show Network?
On Buzzer?
No, I didn't actually.
On Buzzer, sorry. Yeah, my
Buzzer.
bad.
New room. Is this
Oh, is-
Jeopardy themed?
Are you doing it?
I'm gonna
Oh,
try, yeah. I think this is Jeopardy themed. Yeah, this is Jeopardy themed. Don't show this link, okay?
Okay.
But
What,
join the game and
Shrek cereal.
change your name to your actual name and give me 1 moment and I'll join you.
Do I have to sign in? Is
No,
that
you
what I
just
do?
change your name on the right side under the wrench that says settings.
Okay.
Am I facetious oyster?
Justin, you can't say that.
What did he say?
He said that trivia game put my grandma in the hospital. That's how bad it was.
Wait, how do I
click
change
anything
my
other
God,
than my
dude.
name?
Too soon.
Do I
I
have
don't
to
know how
change
to-
anything
No.
other than my name? Okay.
What can we show and what can't we show?
Just not the link.
Just not the URL. Okay.
Not the URL. Let's.
What did I miss?
We're in the rooms.
That's.
When I came back, there were like 100
Oh
lulls.
shit! Whoops, sorry.
Excuse me, stop.
I didn't know I could do it. I was clicking like a child.
Justin said
All right.
something and everybody laughed. I want to know what it is.
He said that trivia game put my grandma in the hospital. That's how bad it was.
Wait, what? Am I in the room? What the fuck? How do you type things in?
Okay, so it's paused right now.
Uh-huh.
It said I
Um,
skipped the question.
No, I think it's just paused. Ryan has to unpause it.
Correct.
Resume. There.
Don't resume. I'm setting up a screen region.
I don't even know where to type.
Timberlake. You click on it, just press space and it buzzes in.
I worry about you guys sometimes. It's a web
I've
page.
never played this horse shit.
You press space and then you type it in. There's no
I
chat
just press
window.
space.
You just press space.
This is a very bright page.
Yeah, it is.
What's happening right
It's
now?
a web page.
Don't hit skip, Mouth. Don't hit skip. See, Mouth, you just typed in chat. You have to press
Color
space
and a woman.
to bus.
This term for a police wagon.
Can you pause the game, please?
It's paused.
Thank you, thank you. I think I've
Actually,
messed my screen region all up here. 1 sec.
If you do a full display capture and then hold Control, you can, or is it Alt? You
It
can
is
drag
Alt.
the
Yeah,
box
no, I'm with you
and
on
just
that
cover
one.
the top and bottom.
That is indeed what I'm doing, but I
Okay.
just want to make sure it's.
Can you do it faster though? So that
Well, you guys are still reading your "What is the Internet 101" book apparently, so I don't feel the need to get a rush on.
Well, I mean, I've never seen this game before, so telling
Okay,
me
I
to
gotta-
press space
okay,
bars
okay, it's paused.
is good info.
Mouth.
I'm pressing space.
Stop.
There should be a host that gets to read the question, and we can't see it until it's been read.
There's like substantial black screen, but that's okay.
I believe in you, dude.
Like, this is trash.
Why does Alpaca Patrol have 600 points?
Because I'm a god. Mainly.
Yeah,
One
why do
second.
you have that? Mel's just been typing questions in.
I'm trying
You
to
can't buzz
answer.
in while the game is paused.
Well,
Okay,
Maybe
are
I'll
we-
just go,
You ready to
like-
unpause? Let's do it.
Yeah. Hit me.
Resume.
Resume.
Military force
Military-
is still used today when France has problems overseas.
Foreign. Wow.
It's a foreign
you
legend.
got it.
Yeah, it's the Foreign Legion. Yeah.
Oh, I have to
No.
remove multiple buzzes as well. Yeah. I think I've request access, please.
Okay.
Is
grant
Northern
access.
Lion trustworthy?
Please grant access.
Oh, I can impeach you now. I can't.
Oh.
Okay, I
Oh,
am
look at him
No
doing all this
collusion.
host shit now.
next. Okay. Many Mediterranean cruises embark from this second largest Spanish city and major port.
Barcelona.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to type in. Damn it.
So if you buzz, you're the only one who gets the answer?
Yes.
It's
Okay. Well, I'm fucking killing it right now. I am a god.
I just turned down the reading speed. Got Disco Fever, you may be wearing these flaring pants that have an instrument in their name.
Hey, I hit the
bitch.
thing.
You can't buzz in until the question's done.
Oh.
Who's pedagogical puma?
Great question.
I'm not sure.
We wonder if James Hardy held his breath as he performed the first transplant of these on a human in 1963.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, it's probably long. I didn't even know that, but the question it just led you into it.
Gave it away.
That's Jeopardy. They always give you a context clue. The death march from this Philippine peninsula cost the lives of thousands of Allied prisoners of war.
No. Nobody's gonna buzz.
I don't know.
I'm pressing space.
Baton, Baton.
The Galleria at White Plains.
All right.
Oh, dude, I have no idea.
New York.
There you go.
Oh.
How did you not know that, Rob?
I mean, White Plains is a place, but
Clamp this small movable bar on the fretboard of a guitar and it will raise the pitch of the string.
Ah, damn it, Nick. You're the
It's a
only
capo.
one I was worried about.
Capo.
oh, yeah, he's
I
right.
almost forgot if it was C or K at the beginning. That would be capo, and then that would make emotes happen.
The category
Well,
is also C.
Yeah, see.
I didn't look at the category. I didn't see that up there.
Why is it not? Oh.
Sarah delivers the clue from a makeup room.
Got it.
Question.
Do you lose points if you? Yeah, you do lose points. I shouldn't just buzz if I don't know.
What is this question?
I think this one would be one of the video questions from Jeopardy.
I guess maybe it does that.
That's fucking stupid. Why does it keep those in? Oh, you bitch.
Oh.
I hit space. It didn't take it.
I spammed
Yeah.
Have even have known how to spell that.
faster, yeah.
it. I spammed it really fast.
Yeah.
March 1st, 1815 saw this man return to France from exile.
Oh, you bitch!
Is Northern Lion trustworthy again?
I have granted you
Denied.
access.
No pressure. All right.
Impeach.
Oh.
The Linzer tort, a tart usually filled with raspberry jam, is named for this Austrian city.
Wow.
Did you just guess?
No, it's Linz. I've played
Oh,
Crusader
okay.
Kings. I didn't know what the hell a Linzer tort was, but... First, there was one big.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, it's not that.
It's not Big Bang.
Big Suffolk.
What?
What?
Playful Nora Helmer and her banker husband Torvald live in this author's dollhouse.
Doll's house.
Doll's house. What a 19th century character.
It's obviously Ibisabin.
Sarah of the Clue
No.
Crew gives the clue from the Maduke Game Reserve in South Africa. If a giraffe didn't have adaptations like thick-walled arteries and extra valves to counteract gravity, lowering its head to drink would cause an aneurysm, and then raising its head would cause it to faint because this vital measure is naturally so high.
You're really gonna?
That was a 3-sentence question for blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Yeah.
It really bummed you out first. It was like, hey, if giraffes were like very slightly different, they would all be dead.
Yeah.
September 24th, 1869.
Okay. It's a cool day.
Jack the Ripper.
Gold.
Gold.
I see.
Where do you
It's a
see the
rapid fire
correct
game.
Since the 1950s, the College Board has administered this program that lets high school students study closer to college level.
That's AP. I knew that, but God damn it.
Phil Collins in Genesis.
Oh,
That
No,
happens.
he's the. Mm-mm. What is it? He does not play the guitar.
Yo,
I
I'm
mean, I
pissed.
might as well
I'm extremely pissed.
keyboard.
It's the drums. It says the drums.
Yeah, it says the drums.
You had to write V.
The failed liberal Decembrist Revolution of 1825 got hundreds of its leaders banished to this vast region.
And when they left them there, they were like,
Yeah.
"Suck it, liberal cucks."
Over these, we watched the Star Spangled Banner as it was so gallantly streaming.
Fuck you, I'm American.
It's the
This is like the press the space game.
It is!
Horatio Hornblower.
All right, press space, Rob.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
He was a sailor.
Oh, it's what
He's
their
a
job
sailor.
was. That's
It's
the
a lot of historical stuff.
Yeah.
Last name of William and Charles, brothers who built their own medical center in Rochester, Minnesota in 1914.
That one.
Yeah.
He's the guy. Yeah. Bear.
Bear, you should do this.
You should know this one.
I'm glad I have points.
Damn it.
I have negative 800.
Mayo!
Mayo. Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
man, yeah.
Of course. It's
That's
mayo.
what
Inventor
they
of
give the
mayonnaise.
These brothers made a
you just call
egg
me a
white
cunt?
based
Someone
condiment.
said cunt just now, Def.
you just called me a cunt.
I was gonna say condiment. In Istanbul, you can visit a hammam, this kind of place where Franz Liszt and Tony Curtis also got clean.
Oh, Bear, you didn't. You hit.
Can
think
I-
you hit-
Oh,
Why? Fuck you!
that's wrong anyway.
Turkish
A Turkish
bat.
bat. Come on, give me a break.
Those who practice this art of pet preservation prefer the term mounting to stuffing.
That's the one.
This deadly spider is found in most parts of the world, including Australia, where it is called the redback.
It's not reading my buzzes at all.
I think, you know, Rob's hot off the collar with the buzzes.
All
so-
right.
I'm getting ready. Yeah, I'm getting.
I thought it would give me any kind of feedback that
It's
I pressed
very
on.
much a press spacebar quickly game.
Okay.
A terrace is often part of this
Oh,
apartment,
fucking,
found on the
my
roof or
chat
top
is
floor of a
open and
building.
not letting me buzz.
I got one. I got one. Let's go.
It's the crime in Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment.
Dostoevsky's.
Loving too much.
Now,
Oh, this is basically what Mouse said. Wow.
lucky guess. John Rolfe and the Jamestown colony experiment with growing tobacco. Jamestown
Oh,
colony.
James Rolfe?
How the fuck do I buzz now? I can't close
AVGN
the
was a
chat
Jamestown?
window.
Fuck. Oh, it was even sooner. Oh, my lord. Known as the king of the keel boatmen, he was a leading pilot on the Mississippi River.
Oh, I have no idea.
Make fun of everyone in chat who said 1812. Lol.
You guys like overture?
Learn your
song?
American history.
Mike,
Mike
Fink.
Fink.
Who the fuck
Mike
is
Fink.
Mike Fink?
Mike
Good
Fink.
old Mike Fink.
Looking for a hotel in this city? Times picks included Les Ottomans and Four Seasons in the Bosphorus. Les Ottomans.
New York.
Yeah.
Isn't that it might be like
Fuck it. Let's
Moscow
try it.
or something? Turkey's
Turkey.
not
Oh.
a city.
Yeah, it needed a city. I realized it needed a
Oh.
city. It was fucking. God damn it! I wish I.
Regis Philbin and Nicholas Sparks, this Catholic
I'm
college.
so mad.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. In some myths, Quetzalcoatl was identified with this planet, the evening and morning star.
Oh. Let's go with that one. Damn.
Ah! It doesn't give you very long to type it in
Fuck,
either.
it's gonna be the other one. No, it's gonna be not that
No!
one.
Oh, let's go!
I thought it
That
was
a
gonna be
horrible
Mars.
sound.
Dude, they should. Wait, I just had a great joke, but I gotta frame it differently. 1 versus 100 was really like the first trivia battle royale. You answer a question wrong, you get eliminated until there's only one left.
Yeah.
Tender Mercies, Oscar and.
The Grouch.
I won an Oscar and an Emmy.
Emmy.
That's the category. Click to report.
That would be really good if that was the answer.
It's a women's track and field competition that consists of 7 events.
Fuck.
Septathlon?
Septathlon. He's gonna do it.
Is that right?
I hope so.
I mean, you have 1 second.
Oh, that's bullshit! It says heptathlon!
That's bullshit. I gave you the answer. I'm so mad.
The city seal of Omaha features a farmer and a Native American standing on the banks of this river. What river is in fucking Omaha, dude?
Oh, yeah,
no.
duh. Fucking.
The Mississippi.
the biggest one in the country.
It makes
Mississippi.
perfect.
Oh,
He's
oh,
a
fair enough.
genius.
He's actually very smart.
Non-lateral thinking.
Oh.
Yep.
The Royalist Cavaliers with flowing locks battled these forces named for their close-cropped hair.
I have no idea.
The The Dothraki.
Lancasters?
The round.
I was legitimately going to say something that stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Baldies. A complicated bank or museum robbery.
Oh.
E before I. That's a
Nick should've
separate
known that.
category.
After abdicating this country's throne in 1654, Queen Christina declared herself a Catholic and moved to Rome.
No.
Oh!
That was the only other one. That's a good guess.
Damn it!
Sweden.
Denji joined the room.
Sweden
Denji, you
leaves.
left the room.
Sweden.
Sveden. Bless
Come on.
Pardon me.
I'm in the Mexican state of Chihuahua because I'm the governor now. Viva la revolution! Oh fuck!
Say goodbye.
It's the other one. It's Derecha Villa. Let's go!
What?
It gave you that?
I was like, it's Sancho Panza or Pancho Villa. What's one of them's the character from the book, and the other one's a real dude. Pancho's the sixth. There he is.
Oh my god, I can't believe it gave it to you.
Pancho Vi.
To withdraw funds, like from companies doing business with Sudan, to show support for the people of Darfur.
What?
What?
It's something with dive in it. Something with dive.
Divest.
Oh,
Divest.
yeah,
Okay.
University of Utah grad Gordon Hinckley expanded this church from 9 million to 13 million members as its president.
No, that is my wrong slang term for my religion, and
Wait,
you
but
actually
is-
got it right, and I appreciate it.
Yes, it is correct.
Mine
It
was
is
correct.
It's genuinely called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's what they prefer, but it's colloquially known as the Mormon Church.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck me, I guess.
Yeah,
It was like saying Phil
Idiot.
Collins was the drummer instead of that he
Right,
plays
yeah,
the drums.
yeah.
you
played
did
the
get it
drums.
right.
It is correct, yeah.
The Battle of Anghiari was painted to honor a military victory of the government of this city.
Turkey.
Is this set to history or something?
It's art.
Mm.
We're the government of the world.
Take that, Illuminati lizard people.
No one sings the role of Norma like this Greek-American soprano who died in 1977.
Nope.
Fuck if I know.
Not happening.
See ya.
I hate that you even had a guess.
I can click to report you.
Don't report me. That was an honest guess. Boulder City, Nevada. What's that?
What is-
what's
what
that
am I
lake?
supposed
What's
to
that
say?
lake there? Lake? No,
No,
that's madness.
No, it wants to
Lake
Lake
Mead.
Mead. Oh yeah, it does. Lake Mead.
It's a
God damn
Fallout.
it.
Greg Goldenfried bet some drinking companions that he could decipher this wedge-shaped system of writing, and did in 1802.
Oh,
Yo, let's go!
Yeah, uniform, yeah.
Wow.
Zubin Mehta and this 70s Secretary of State were among the first recipients of Israel's Presidential Medal.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Didn't know
Got
that.
ya. Guess I didn't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. You guys remember that
I
song?
like that. Yeah, I like
Nope.
that song.
That's not quite how it went, but I know what you meant.
Before starting high school, you might have had a D-pad booster that protects against tetanus, diphtheria, and this pee.
Maybe you a D-pad booster because
Oh,
you're
is
not
it
protected
pneumonia?
against this
Oh,
pee.
pertussis.
Pertussis.
I thought that was
Of
spelled totally
course.
differently than that.
It's not polio.
That was protussis.
I thought it could be polio.
Why would it be polio?
This rock pioneer was good enough to finish at sweet little 7.
God damn it. I fucking pressed space.
Wow.
You lost the buzzer race.
So mad.
You guys are pretty good at trivia.
The first inscription on this 1799 discovery is in hieroglyphics, the second in everyday Egyptian, and the third in Greek.
Okay.
Inscription. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I
Is
mean,
this just stating a fact?
yeah, I don't know.
Gamma?
The Rosetta Stone.
Oh.
I thought it was asking for like a
See, it
character.
taught you
I didn't
Egyptian.
really understand the question.
Yeah, I didn't understand that
A
either.
carnivore is one of these who derives pleasure from watching others eat meat.
Oh,
Oh, it's Game of Thrones?
A carnivore is one of these.
person?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
what is this question?
Yeah, I don't.
It's from the book.
Huh?
They keep phrasing them in ways that make me really
Yeah.
confused.
Well, it's because it's supposed to be
It's
phrased
Jeopardy.
like Jeopardy. Yeah,
I hate that though.
But you don't have to answer in questions.
I don't.
So
I
it's
don't
like,
get it though.
I still don't get it yet. A carnivore
What
is one
is
of these who derives pleasure from watching others eat meat.
A
So
carnivore is a vegetarian who derives pleasure from watching
Okay.
others eat meat. Okay,
Yeah.
Drop a letter from fraction to get this fraction of a group within a larger group.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I wish I
God,
had
my
pressed
brain
space.
couldn't do that.
Yeah.
This adorable 6-year-old niece is perfect for the job of scattering petals in the aisle. Oh.
Yeah.
The don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes battle sight is the setting for a 1980s ensemble cop drama.
Oh, where was that?
Brug. God,
Yo,
well
man!
done.
Brug. Nice.
Brug.
To drain the essence of, or to bleed via a certain blood-sucking worm.
Oh.
Damn it, I could have gotten that one too.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been to Gettysburg?
Mm-mm.
It's Captain
I was
America.
looking at that
Captain
one.
I think
America.
this game is a little biased now.
In 1642, this Dutchman was commissioned to determine the southern extent of the Great South Land.
Oh, I know this, but I don't know his name.
Press space. You have 7 seconds once you press space.
Tasman?
Good
From
old Tasman.
Tasmania?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say flying.
If I go up to the highest room in a house and hide, I should be able to see anyone coming. Is it just...
Is it just the attic?
Yeah, that's...
All
that's
right.
right.
That's easy.
Okay.
Fair enough.
enough,
Man,
yeah.
these go from like impossible to just very easy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You're in
it's
the
very
chat.
weird.
Border is just one state. That's wicked good lobster, right? Hey, it's Stephen King.
No! No!
I was buzzing.
State
I'm mad.
haikus.
I'm mad.
What?
Question mark, question mark.
The great compromiser from Kentucky was elected speaker in 1811 on the very first day he set foot in the House.
Oh, I feel like I might know
I
this.
don't know. Take a shot at the wall. Nope.
No, I think it's more recent. I think it might be
Stephen A. Smith.
Malf.
Santa.
Malf.
Oh,
Henry
I had
Clay,
no idea.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know
Henry
that.
Clay.
Yeah.
Robin Hood's get up traditionally Lincoln this. Lincoln Green. Lincoln Green.
Lincoln Green, yeah.
To move from the frolic room to the roost to Casey's Irish Pub.
Oh no! Shut up! Ah, damn it! Wait, what? Wait,
Oh.
that's what it is though.
Like a
That
one
is
word. Yep.
Yeah!
Fuck off.
Easy rares.
Slightly
dude.
mad.
Hate it.
The shallowest of the Great Lakes, it was the site of a U.S. naval victory in 1813.
Ding, dark, ding.
Look, it's a lot of reading, okay? Let's go!
Oh,
Someone I
hey, you
knew,
got
I
a
could've
real
guessed
answer.
it.
What's how third place has negative points?
This Tchaikovsky suite of ballet music begins with the miniature overture.
Oh, yeah, I thought you
It's
might
the
know that.
fucking nutcracker, my dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Due to negative public reaction to Jude the Obscure, he abandoned writing novels for the past 33 years of his life.
No,
The
that
Last,
33
actually.
years of his life.
Ooh.
British author? Thomas
Thomas Hardy.
Hardy.
Mm,
Bane.
I loved him in Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Same-
wave
same
signal reflected back to its point of origin from a distance.
Oh, duh.
I'm mad because I lost the buzzer race,
Oh.
as you can see there.
Hmm.
Mm.
In 1942, Fiorella LaGuardia became the first mayor to reside in this home built in 1799 by a New York merchant. Robert?
I
This
don't
is
know
the
the
New
name of the
York
merchant.
City
Where does the
category.
mayor live, Rob?
Gracie Mansion.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I thought it was asking for the architect. These questions are mind flooding me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense either.
I think it makes perfect sense.
Project country. Yeah, these questions fucking are very confusing.
Oh, this country. Yeah, it's so easy to miss where it's asking you something.
Yeah.
Congrats to Chiefs for surprising Denver today. It
You
says this
fuckers!
state!
It's Missouri!
Oh, damn it.
You guys, come on!
Who the heck are the Missouri Chiefs?
So that was a history question about sports.
Well, yeah, it's the
But
Kansas City.
it was
Chiefs.
really just asking you.
Kansas City is in Missouri. Fuck.
Yeah, Ryan.
God damn it.
Yeah.
This cheesy town in South Holland is also known for its stained glass windows.
That's cheese, you dummy.
It's this cheesy town. It's a cheese that starts with a G, you
Starts with
weirdos.
a G.
Sometimes the
Gouda.
best move is not to play.
Gouda.
I was actually going to put Gouda. No.
It's a name given to the rich farmlands of central Alabama. Black belt.
Oh.
Didn't actually
There you
know
go.
anything about. That's a literature question, apparently.
Yeah.
Paella gets that special yellow tinge from this spice.
Oh, God damn it.
Is it?
No,
Not
it's
that.
not turmeric. It's cumin? No, it's not cumin.
Is it not saffron? Saffron.
It's saffron. Yeah.
Should have buzzed in.
Tennessee Williams called this author of The Member of the Wedding the greatest prose writer that the South produced.
Wow.
That's heavy praise.
Oh, it's a Mick. It's an MC.
Cormac
McPeople.
McCarthy. Oh, Carson McCullers. Pretty close.
Oh, Carson McCullers, of course. Yeah, no, that's... All right.
It joins with Hebe in a common condition of agitation.
No, you bitch!
GBs.
It's GB with a J.
I thought it maybe
I thought it was
whatever.
with a J.
I
Yeah.
got it.
Library Lovers Month ends.
Okay, you know what?
You got a 1 in 12
Library
chance.
Lovers
1 in 12.
Come on there. Who wants to
Everybody
take it?
knows
I'll
this one.
fucking take it. I'll just do guess my month. February.
Yeah. I was gonna do that.
I'm
yeah.
upset.
Way.
I pressed space on that, dude. So mad.
It's eye-catching. It's beautiful, but
It's Maybelline.
Eye catching. It's
What are they?
beautiful,
What?
But
it's North Korea.
What? How is North Korea a landmark?
There must have been a picture attached to this.
It's
You know,
eye-catching. It's beautiful, but it's North
It's
Korea.
North Korea. Come on.
How is that a fucking landmark?
A Yarmouth, Maine tree called Herbie, a majestic American type of this tree, had to be cut down in 2010 at the age of 217. Malv?
Oh.
Bear.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good
No,
guess.
it's that
I would've-
scraggly one. What's it called, right?
Scraggle tree.
Why
Elm.
can't I click this
Elm.
shit?
Okay. Yeah,
You got to just
Are
hit
you in
space.
chat?
You might be in chat.
It's space, yeah.
I don't know.
Eve conceived and bare this guy, survivor of a sibling rivalry.
Oh.
Oh,
Is it just...
Yeah.
Oh,
This is an Isaac.
Cain, yeah.
I
Okay.
speak a little this, a scar or birthmark or a stain on your record.
Let's go with.
Sounds like a language.
Yeah, yeah.
Blemish.
Sounds like a language.
Got
These I like these categories.
I
That's
think that sounded
Yeah,
like a
that's
language.
interesting.
The first astronauts to walk on the moon.
Name the year. Okay, I thought it said name of the year. Mind flooded me.
Well, it's not Shakespeare. It's the last name of German dramatist Barthold, who lived in the U.S. from 1941 to 1947.
Good luck, guys. I have faith in you.
Bertolt Hogenfloffen? Braun. It's
Not
Brecht.
Braun.
You fool.
Correct.
Correct.
Get
We
close.
got Brecht.
I remembered something with his name.
Stars of sport. In the 1920s, this Finn won 12 total medals at the Olympics, a record for a track and field
I don't
athlete.
fucking know.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea.
I was wondering who was gonna. I'll go in for solidarity on that one.
Yeah, just drop your points down a
Yeah,
little
we're
bit.
getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Pavel Nurmi.
Pavel
Third
Nurmi.
place is no longer negative, so.
In 2003, she played Chris, a leader of the tastefully naked Calendar Girls. 3 years later, she was the Queen.
Oh, fuck.
The Yas Queen?
Yeah.
That's Brittany, bitch.
How the fuck do you? I am mad.
Yeah.
Guarani words, meaning to place a paddle, gives us the name of this river that flows 1,700 miles, mostly in Venezuela.
No idea. Is there a horse in the room?
I'm just waiting for my moment.
Whoops.
I'm just letting the questions flow by like a river, and when I see one I can go at, I'm gonna try and get it.
The Orinoco, of course.
Sikorsky Aircraft, named for a pioneer in this type of aircraft, still makes them, including the Seahawk.
Oh, what's that called?
Is it a
Seaplane?
seaplane?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
was gonna
it's
say
probably got like a.
helicopter.
Oh, that's not even close.
Yeah, no.
S is for this city where giants dwell.
The Giant's Cabin.
Oh,
Oh!
John baseball.
San
The
Francisco Giants.
baseball.
San Francisco Giants.
Baseball.
I get it. Baseball.
oh, meet the baseballs. They're a
Seen often in Asia, this disease with a double talk name is caused by a B1 deficiency.
Double talk name.
Vitamin B1 deficiency?
Berry berry.
Oh, berry.
Are you sure it's not just the doctor saying you're very sick?
That's just racist.
That's just racist.
Now, in his second stint as Israel's prime minister, he is Bibi. As with Bono, a single name suffices. Except right now.
Oh, I don't know how to say his. Yeah, you know how to spell it. Okay, of
Fuck
course
off.
you do.
A single name suffices, except right now. And then it says, we'll just take Netanyahu, but if you want to give us Benjamin, by all means. So it turns out a single name is absolutely still fine. A landslide couldn't bring down the Knicks Fix, this singer's official website.
Good.
He's so fast at the space, but
It's so fast.
It's
Fully
host
matured,
advantage.
or deep sound of one in pain.
Oh.
Yeah, well done.
Oh.
Well done.
Nice.
Gadgets galore. This system helps recover your stolen car, and now with absolute software can help recover a stolen laptop.
It's not GPS.
System.
Is it OnStar? No, OnStar.
OnStar.
LoJack.
LoJack.
Oh, I forgot about that. Low
Beer
Jack
me.
Horseman.
Its label calls her Belgium's original beer.
God damn it.
God, I hate beer, and I knew that one.
Yeah.
Blue's Clues. This unfortunate word precedes Willie Johnson, Willie McTell, and Lemon Jefferson in the performing name of bluesman.
Fortunate word?
Blind.
Blind. They're
Oh.
blind. They're blind people.
That makes sense. This form of address is used for abbots, Anglican bishops, and other prelates.
It's not father. Oh, is it? Fuck it. No.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
No, I knew that. I knew
The
that.
right.
I knew that.
Jesus.
Rightful.
What?
I knew that.
Can you just go on actual Jeopardy?
Right, Reverend?
Fill in the film fruit. Sideways. It's a hard blank to grow.
I had no fucking clue.
Why did you know rightful?
This maternal term comes from the Arabic for resin and might be heard when talking about King Tut.
I don't know.
Fuck.
God.
It's just mummy.
that was so
Mummy. Oh my god.
Mommy.
maternal
Yeah.
term,
Maternal
King
term.
Tut. How did we not get that?
British novelist. This far from the maddening crowd author's first published work under his own name was 1873's A Pair of Blue Eyes.
Who the fuck would know this?
Oh, it's mommy.
People who read probably.
Tom
oh, it's him
Hardy!
again.
God
It's always
damn it!
Tom Hardy!
So prolific!
He didn't write for 30 years. He still had so many books.
Walter Cronkite was a Longhorn in the 1930s, studying poli-sci at this college.
No, I lost my place.
God damn it, me too.
That's where I live.
Yeah, that is Austin's.
Honestly, host advantage. I'm mad.
New Jersey's governor, this ex-prosecutor, is tough on spending. He hates spending.
You
Fuck
fucking
you, no!
bitch.
Remember that time he had a beach shut down and then he took his family there?
You just want to play by yourself?
Well,
just
you
wanna-
were talking, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Sit on
you.
stream without any friends, just
Look,
show off how smart you are.
Kangaroo was one on TV.
Yeah, he just wants to.
Look, I wanted to play Pintarillo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a
I
row
hate
there.
this buzzer bullshit.
I wanted to play Pintarillo.
Let's be honest. He's getting most of them that we don't, though. Like,
Well, the last three I knew.
I'm not even hating, honestly. Like, kudos to him, but he is buzzing in a lot more frequently than we are.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm
video
sorry.
game?
You want to check and see if it works? The pancreas secretes this hormone in response to high levels of blood
It's
sugar.
cheating.
fuck, I knew that one. God damn it.
4 eyes.
I just
Type
get
of
them
returns in an economic law.
No, that's not it.
It has
There's like
4
one in-
eyes in it.
Try it. Why not?
1 in 5 questions I have a chance at answering, but I can't get
Diminishing
the
returns.
Oh,
That makes sense. Yeah.
With a GT version named one of Car and Driver's 10 Best for 2012, this is the only Ford to receive that honor 7 times. I get it. A city in Alaska or a location where a ship can be moored.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great
that's it.
answer.
Good answer.
Everyone wanted change, but even back then, the opposing campaign slogans were the blank freedom and the blank nationalism.
Fuck me, I guess.
New.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're one of these professionals and a cut above, you may win an Eddie Award. I was just gonna
Movie
say
makers.
if it's hairstylist,
No, it's movie makers.
But you could be a movie-making, cinematographing.
Oh,
Eddie.
Eddie. Editor.
Ed. Oh,
Ed.
Wow, Robert.
Well, I didn't know the award.
This landing tributary of the Columbia River rises in a corner of the Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming.
Who knows anything about... How
Oh!
the fucking shit do you know that?
Snake River.
I have been to the Snake River multiple times.
There it is. Okay, you
That's
got
pretty cool.
me.
Don't be a dummy. Head to Fort Mitchell, Kentucky to the Vent Haven Museum, Vent being short for this type of performer.
Ventriloquist. Fuck.
No, I hate those people.
In 1958, pitcher Robin Roberts won 17 games. Yay, but this Pennsylvania team of his won only 52 more. Not so yay. It's the Pirates. No!
No.
It's the other one.
Phillies.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's the Phillies.
Sherlock Holmes' instrument on which he's a very capable performer.
Oh,
I don't actually know it, but I'm gonna go with this.
it is.
Oh, I knew it!
Yeah.
Hey, cool.
We use this French word for relaxing of tensions between nations. Fuck.
Try.
Détente.
Do we use that term?
Do we?
I've seen that word maybe twice in my life.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's the first time.
Yeah.
This poem by Dylan Thomas says, "Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light."
Fuck, it's Interstellar.
Yeah.
It's that one from Back
It's
to
the one
School
from-
with
Yeah.
Rodney
Rose
Dangerfield.
That's what it's called.
With Rodney
Oh.
Dangerfield in Back to School. He sings that poem to the judges to allow them admission. In 2012, this rookie, known as RG3, gave new hope to
Me! Don't misspell it. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
Acceptable. This cocktail of whiskey, sweet vermouth, and a cherry sounds like Peter Minuet paid $24 for it at a fancy bar. He might.
Oh, fuck you.
Excuse me?
It's old fashioned for sure. Oh.
What? Is it one word? Hyphenated? What the fuck?
Oh, it's a Manhattan.
Manhattan. Oh, okay.
Oh.
You were just wrong.
I was just wrong.
Yeah. It's incorrect.
Somewhat wilder to get today, it began in ancient Sparta as a simple dinner for the groom and his friends before the wedding.
Bachelor
tea.
party.
It's a
Gives
bachelor
you a lot of
party.
leeway.
I got a double typing T, damn it.
Ath and you shall receive. It can be a course of conduct as well as direction. It was like that. Athaway? Path.
Pass. Jeez, that's so easy.
9 innings, 6 hits, no runs.
Oh, it's yeah.
Wait.
No.
Oh shit. Yeah, I misunderstood. Fuck.
No, there's
Not
6
no-hitter.
hits, Robert.
Yeah.
6 hits. But still, I mean, I don't know.
Shut out.
Yeah, duh.
No hitter.
Well, I mean, you gave me shit. Bear's answer is blank in parentheses. So.
The Windward Passage separates Haiti from this largest island in the West Indies. Hey.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
P Psychology. Huxley wrote of the doors of blank, this process by which we provide meanings to sensations.
I don't know.
Oh, that's just
Fair
stupid.
enough.
Castinger wrote in 1920, she was the first lady who was able to vote for her husband.
I don't even know the fucking presidents. You're gonna ask about the first ladies?
It's not Walt Whitman. What's the other guy's name? It's not
Coolidge.
this guy, but I know I can picture his face in my
Something
head.
Coolidge.
It's not Coolidge. It's the
Coolidge. It's Harding.
oh, it was Warren G. Harding's wife. Disregard.
Yeah.
You thinking of Wilson?
Yeah, I was thinking of Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah.
After an appearance with Lou Ferrigno, Terry Bollea took this new name for his wrestling career.
Terry
didn't know
Bollea.
that.
Terry Bollea.
Didn't know that was his
Not
name.
at all.
I met him actually.
The name of this warming item is from the French name for white.
Oh,
That's a blanket.
Blanc.
Warming item.
Well, yeah, that's one of my
Warming
favorite warming items.
Honey, would you hand me that warming item?
You give me a fucking break.
As a noun, it means a flame carried on a stick. As a verb, it means to burn down.
God damn it!
Son of a
Spamming the space bar.
To be fair,
Charles
that's like the
Dickens-
third question I've answered.
Charles Dickens Bicentennial. This title boy and Mr. Macabre are appearing on stage at the theater where the pinball wizard scene in Tommy was filmed. David Copperfield.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of this beat in this Queen #1. Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to another one. That's the dust, maybe? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's the one.
Did you just figure it out on the fly there? You didn't
Sort
even
of,
know?
yeah. A thief or the bent part of an arm.
Elbow?
It seems like an elbow.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I'm totally wrong, but I'm just gonna put it in anyway.
Is it just
It's a
bow?
crook.
Oh, a
crook.
crook.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
Mm.
In 1704, this colony was permitted to convene its own legislature apart from Pennsylvania's.
No.
Ooh.
Let's go with
I'm amazed there are people that get all these kind of questions. It's crazy to me.
Delaware.
all right, I was close.
Delaware.
I was just picking states that were close.
Yeah, no, I was too.
Matthew 9:17 instructs us that it is not good to put this into old bottles.
Water.
Ooh.
Oh, new wine.
I was gonna put
Look at
piss.
that.
Bible boy.
It's not fair.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah, all this religious stuff.
Yeah, Mr. Freaking 11,000 points in the
I don't
lead.
even live
How
in
the hell did you
America.
know who Gordon Hinckley is, for God's sake?
know
Like,
who
no one knows who the
Gordon
fuck
Hinckley
that is.
Oh, Mammo. No, I hit it. Mm.
Lost the buzzer.
You are what you eat. It's a marinated herring fillet wrapped around pickle or onion, but don't try to clean the floor with it. It's a fucking Roomba?
Roma.
Wrong.
It's a fucking Roomba.
Fucking Roomba?
Look, in Jeopardy, you gotta take contextual clues sometimes like that, even if you don't know the answer, okay?
Waiter, I'd like the marinated herring fillet wrapped around pickle or onion. Yes, the Roomba. That's right. That's right. That's what I'd like to order.
Well, the roll mob is still pretty dumb.
It's pretty stupid.
The third wife of Emperor Claudius messed around with a lot of men and tried to get one on the throne, but it didn't work.
Ooh.
Does her name have mess in it or something? Is it?
Messy.
Wow.
No, you're not right. It's
Spelled-
Messalina,
That's
not Messina.
spelled
I
at
got-
all close.
I got the points.
That's bullshit.
I got the points.
Give him back.
I spelled it wrong.
That's-
But I knew
that's
it was
actually
Messalina.
bullshit.
I just spelled it Messina because I was pressed for time.
John Messina.
On July 20th, 1890, Ben signed this act outlawing trusts or any other monopolies hindering trade.
Ben Harris.
This is an antitrust something.
Oh.
Sherman and wow, you just needed one word.
Mm-hmm.
One word will not do. The NASA video scene.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Let's go with
the-
curiosity.
I was gonna say that!
God damn it! It's the only thing on Mars that we have.
Kevin McCarthy is the House Majority what?
God damn it.
I watch House of Cards.
Oh, whip. Fuck.
In 1992, the USS Missouri, the last of this type of heavily armored warship in the U.S. Navy, was decommissioned. I don't know.
It's a cool word, though.
That's a cool word.
Dreadnought.
Can I just
So
type
menacing.
pirate ship?
Battleship.
Oh, I thought you got it.
God damn it! I was gonna.
Yeah,
I mind
it's
flooded
okay.
myself. I was gonna put that in.
Monday is for panzanea, an Italian salad whose name suggests it will have healthy chunks of this. Rob.
Panzo sauce.
Panna cotta?
Bread.
Oh, pan. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Pan bread.
Memphis has the largest trading market for this plant fiber, with nearly half of the U.S. crop going through this city.
No. Ah.
Ah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The most common form of steel is named for this element that alloys with the iron.
This is.
Oh, I have to know that.
Stadium.
It's not tin.
Stainless. Mouth. Carbon steel.
Duh.
In a painting by Matthias Stamm.
Mohawk.
I
Good
don't know
guess.
if
Good
they
guess.
Yeah.
had those
This
back
is
then.
Samson, of course. Yeah.
During the 2011 Davis Cup, Ivo Karlovic of Croatia delivered one of these at 156 miles per hour.
Fastball.
In humans, the top 7 pairs of these are attached to the backbone and the breastbone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bio major.
Punk
Honestly
rockers
cheating.
with a long view, Mike Dirnt and Trey
Oh,
Cool.
God damn it. Get out of here.
Nubuck is a type of this. You might see a Harley owner wearing a Nubuck jacket.
God damn it.
Salman
Lost the
Simmons
boundaries.
accepted a patent on a woven wire, one of these in lieu of cash. The rest is history. Mattress.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
The
Yeah, okay.
rest.
the rest is history.
Mouth said bed.
Yeah.
That should count.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
close.
I wasn't reading the category. It was founded in 1764 as the College of Rhode Island.
Oh, is that one? No.
Mm.
I was gonna say
Ah, brown.
What? Oh, I was just
fucking brown
picking a
difference.
color.
Give this man a prize. He used the newspaper The World to help raise funds for the statue's pedestal. It's the other one. Who's the
Pulitzer.
Citizen Kane? It's Citizen Kane. It's the guy Citizen Kane's based on.
Pulitzer.
Oh, it was Pulitzer.
Give him a prize, of course. God told this prophet to camp by the Cherith stream, and there he would get food deliveries from ravens.
The Grand Maester.
It's a Will Ferrell movie by quote.
Oh.
Yeah, Will Ferrell as Moses. I remember that one.
Yeah.
I
Elijah.
No
don't know
idea.
that movie.
Is this a Will? This might not be a Will Ferrell
No,
movie.
I don't think so. It's a quote, I guess.
Religion / Will Ferrell movies by quote.
He could be in it. We don't know what the movie is.
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah, I'm not
Look it
sure.
It's not in quotation marks, okay? There's sticklers for that. Re-gun.
Re-gun.
The red-winged this gets a B for its Conqueree song. Mr. McCartney heard it singing in the dead of night.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You
Blackbird
press space
singing
before
in
you
the
finish
dead of
reading
night.
it.
I
You
wish you
can-
would wait until you're done reading.
You can
No, but
answer
you
when the
mind
text
flooded.
is done.
But you mind flood us by reading it if you're gonna do it that way.
Influencer.
Well, that time I
their
chose not to
fucking
mind
names.
flood you. And
Did we really crowdfund the Statue of Liberty?
Probably.
I have no idea what this question's even asking.
I don't know.
Free
In
baby
green.
grand.
Baby Grand, of course. Yeah.
What?
Trash LinkedIn.
Baby
Yeah.
Grand. Reach
That's
baby
it. That is a
grand.
trash category. I agree.
Hyphenated term for the land or commodities reserved by the government for a particular use.
It's not a grant.
Hyphenated.
Oh,
He's got set in his
Hyphenated.
name somewhere? A set aside.
oh, that's
Not fucking know
interesting
that.
term.
Still
Yeah.
bad. The buffalo head nickel was also called this type. John Bigtree was a model for it. John Bigtree? I don't want
Do
to.
you know what they say about John
I was
Bigtree?
gonna type the I word, but I didn't want to be wrong. 2-word name for Army Special Forces.
Yeah.
Okay, colorful phrases. Okay, yeah.
Used to apply ink, a brayer is one of these rounded objects, like the kind used to paint walls.
Oh.
Beats me.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's May 21st, 1927, and Waldo has to fight the...
Power.
He's
not-
fighting the
not
Nazis in
Nazis.
1927. He has to fight the Paris.
Okay.
Fight the Paris.
Fight the Paris.
Roll, fight the Paris. Right? That's how it goes. That's the song.
Before his time at number 10 Downing Street, he won election in 1983 as the MP for Dunfermline East.
Oh, of course. Gordon Brown.
Gordon Ramsay. It begins with me. The material with which an artist works, not large, not small, but this. I hit N instead of space.
Oh, that's
begins with
Bear's good at
me.
those.
In the magic
Yeah.
flute, the music for Papancino's Magic Bells is performed on this German-named instrument.
Oh, I know it, but I can't spell it. It's Glockenspiel.
Oh yeah.
No!
Damn it! No! God damn it!
Why did you do that, Nick?
I thought he didn't have time to type it in.
I knew it. I knew it was a Glockenspiel. I was just
You were
typing
typing an entirely different
I was
word.
just typing timpani to send you guys off the scent in case I
Oh.
spelled it wrong.
I also thought he was going to hit return by the time I finished talking.
Early 18th century Russian czar for whom Linus waits on Halloween night. Yeah, nice. Peter the Great Pumpkin. Well,
I did not know that.
sure, fair enough.
Oh,
That's close enough. That's close
okay.
enough.
Yeah.
To cachinnate is to do this loudly, maybe while watching your favorite sitcom.
I mean, that's just...
Deeply in debt,
Stupid.
he and his wife Peggy began providing the British with America's military plans in 1779.
Hank Hill.
Northern Lion lost the buzzer race.
I lost the buzzer race.
Oh,
No, I didn't. It wasn't
I'm
really
happy
Hank
that
Hill. I was joking.
Oh,
I know
God
it was this
damn
guy. I
it.
just wanted to say Hank.
Okay.
Oh.
Alrighty then, at age 10, this yes man sent his resume to the Carol Burnett Show. Oh
Fuck!
no!
I lost the buzzer race too.
Got him.
Damn it. Oh, oh fuck!
Oh no, you monster!
God damn it.
God damn it, can he be stopped?
Jim Carrey, right
Can't
bracket.
keep getting away with it.
Ralph, I'm sorry.
So bullshit.
Most
Most
yeah,
bullshit ever. It gives you Messalina from Messina, but it doesn't give him Jim Carrey.
He had a bracket in his name!
That's fucking bullshit, dude.
Put a bracket in there, yeah.
The largest deer is also the tallest land mammal in North America, measuring about 6 feet to the shoulders.
Nice.
A moose is a kind of deer?
Some I forget what the science
This is a
word
new word for me. I knew they were ungulates, but come on. Talk show Paris. Are you there, America? It's this female comedian and best-selling author with a late-night talk show on E!
Chelsea.
You Chelsea who?
Chelsea Handler.
She's right.
Wow.
He's right. James Joyce
The
learned
show's named
Dano-Norwegian
Chelsea.
to read this playwright's works in the original language. That's a fan. Dano-Norwegian playwright.
Is it going to be something fan related?
Ibsen!
Oh no, it's just Ibsen.
Yet
yeah, of course.
again. The lottery, or the gold bug. The long and short of it.
What?
A short story. Okay, I
What?
mean, I knew that the lottery was a short story, but I was like, thought they were trying to trick me.
That took a sec.
It can mean failed at flight school or lacking color.
Nice.
Mm. Yeah.
It roughly follows the 38th parallel for about 150 miles. Nice. He's using the full legal name.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 50, you're eligible to be a full member of this 37 million strong organization founded in 1958. He's right. It's AARP.
R-P-B-A-R-K.
1989, Miss You Much. 1980's #1 hit makers. Janet Jackson.
Okay.
Debbie Reynolds is the mom of this actress and writer.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Arthur Conan Doyle. It's Gary. Four.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's
I
four.
don't know.
Oh, man.
Four Garys.
God, that was fucking hilarious, Thomas. That's good.
This special administrative region of about 7 million people bordering Guangdong province.
Isn't it?
I think
No.
that's.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Raise
like
a
that.
glass. Drink with a dangerous reputation is often mixed with sugar, as seen.
Damn it.
Rome if you want to. The ruins of the Domus Aurea, this emperor's golden house built after the Great Fire, sit in a public park in Rome.
Oh, I knew. Well, okay. Well, I didn't know it was asking for the fucking emperor's name. I knew that answer.
This emperor's
This
golden
emperor.
house.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what?
It's really
This
easy
is
to miss
very
what the question
confusing.
is.
These are confusingly written.
Whoa.
That was.
I was going
a
to type
bad
lime as
sound.
well. Sorry, the answer we're looking for is the lime.
What is the lime?
In 1917, the U.S. purchased the islands of St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas from this country for $25 million.
Good deal. It's not very much money if you think about it.
Ah, damn it.
Really? Oh.
No, I'm just guessing.
Bear taffy. What are you?
Denmark.
I just wanted to be.
It was closest. Give me points.
This deadly Trek enemy race was Bjorn to say resistance is futile. Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Galvanizing is the process of coating one metal with a layer of this other metal, atomic number 30. I don't know this.
It's not nickel.
Mouth knows. Guaranteed.
Oh.
Zinc.
Zinc.
In 2011,
I
this
didn't think it was
Seattle-based
that.
company dropped its name from its green logo, but kept the mermaid. Okay.
Fuck you! I live here.
Yeah.
A Russian-American novelist. Speak. Memory. I don't know. This is the other one.
Dostoevsky.
It's not him.
Not
shut
American,
up.
I guess.
Yeah.
Vladimir Nabokov.
Nabokov.
Vladimir Nabokov.
A U of California study found that listening to the too many notes in this guy's sonatas raised IQ scores 8 to 9 points. Listening to the too many notes.
Yeah.
The Mozart effect.
Yeah.
His widow Muriel became Minnesota's first female senator when she filled his vacant seat in 1978.
Muriel.
Eustace. Thank you. That's a hearty chuckle. That's what I was looking for.
Two more questions.
Oh,
Wow, really? Okay.
A dog named Enzo narrates Garth Stein's The Art of Racing in this.
Dog likes to race?
It's
a book.
I was going to say book.
Yeah.
Oh, in
Yeah,
this.
The rain. Yeah.
The Art of Racing in this. Still not like I would have gotten it, but
I mean, the category is book titles.
these tree-dwelling marsupials that are imprecisely called bears have fingerprints similar to human ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To pinch pie crust or put waves in hair. What have I done?
Northern Line is typing.
Fuck you.
Crimp. He's right. That's the end of Surprise Jeopardy.
Hey,
All
that
right.
means I won because, as we all know, last question answered
Final
correctly
Jeopardy.
is the winner.
Yeah.
Final
That's why they
Bear
call it
Jeopardy's
Final
not it,
Jeopardy.
Yeah. What did you put down on it, Bear?
Everything.
I'm okay. That was fun. I liked that.
Yeah.
I wish there were a few more
where's the
questions I could answer, honestly. I don't want to drag you down either, because you
Mouth-
guys did it really well.
Mouth, did you have fun?
Oh.
I just
only
didn't
got
guess
minus
if I didn't.
25,000
I didn't have a
points.
bad time. I just like hanging out with you guys. I don't care what we play.
It didn't bring back good memories of high school.
I prefer like Cranium, where I get to like do
Sing
stuff.
songs.
Sing songs, and play
Yeah,
with Play-Doh.
Yeah. I like Cranium as well, actually.
I like this overall. If I played it, knowing it was like Jeopardy at the beginning, I would enjoy it more, I think.
If it had a little more time between questions, like a little more processing time for me, that might have helped too. But also the buzzer, and there's no way to circumvent that.
Yeah. Yeah, overall it was fun though.
I liked it.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Ryan's just out of our league for trivia mostly. That's the only thing.
There's
know,
our league for spacebar pressing too.
That too. He does type really fast.
And plus, I know everything about glockenspiels. How about you? Let's pimp our channels. I did how about you before I should have. How about you, Michael A.L. Fox?
You can find me at twitch.tv.
Oh, I like this.
This is nice.
Slash Michael A.L. Fox. As well as YouTube and Twitter.
All right, Bear Tabby.
Hey, speaking of improvised musical wonder, I am releasing an EP on Saturday. It's a rap EP. I made one. I made a rap EP, and I think it's pretty good. So I'm going to stream it on Twitch in the morning on Saturday, and we'll also simultaneously be going live on YouTube, and it might also be live on Bandcamp right now if you want to listen to it. It might be there too right now. So there you go. Thanks.
I listened to it and it's very good.
Thank you.
You think Anthony Fantano's going to review it?
No, I don't think he knows.
What if he got harassed enough on Twitter?
No, don't do. Don't.
That's
you
a
of all
dangerous
people
thing
should
to
not.
I
be
said,
saying
what
that. Come
Wow.
on.
But you
You
look
know
at that,
better.
the one guy who didn't finish his track, stirring the rat pot again. It's like he does it every time.
I want to point something out. Bear retweets some dude on Twitter who got muted, who says, well, just remember, at least you're better than NL. I tweet him a snarky gif. I get like 20 replies in 2 minutes that are like, why are you being a dick? Everyone clicked on Bear's tweet and like liked it, and I'm like, no offense, dog, but for me, I'm out. And everyone's like, you're being an asshole, Ryan. I didn't tweet about it because I was like, you know what? Maybe I am being an asshole. But it's been a few hours, and I'm like, I think it was just banter.
See, like they don't understand that you've actually been giving me genuine compliments in the back channels. They don't know the full context here. They think you're just blasting me.
I'm
He
okay
didn't
with
back channel compliment my flatbread. I'll tell you that much.
No,
he just
very
said
true.
that it was a round piece of bread with pork and meat on it.
I had like very recently woken up. When
You're not happy to see that pizza.
And I said meat and pork. But I thought it was really funny because I was like, you made a pizza. And you, you called it a culinary experiment. But anyway, I digress. I understand that you're not of the opinion that it's a pizza, despite being a pizza-like food on circular bread. But that's okay.
I'm gonna be live Saturday morning. I hope y'all come hang out with me because it'll be fun. It's a big deal to me too because I've been working on this for a long time. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sincerity. What's that like?
Fucking stupid.
I
I
meant to tell
actually
you.
care about it. It's so dumb.
I meant to tell you guys, but the saga of my nightmare class is over now.
Mm-hmm.
I got 1,000 out of 1,000 on the final exam.
my God.
And
That's
the,
a very high grade.
the class average was 996 out of 1,000.
Oh God.
How does this guy have a job?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous.
It's actually just negligent.
So the big question then is, so when do you write the review?
I never got a course evaluation.
You
So
gonna
I
give him a
don't-
chili pepper?
Well, I almost wrote one up on Rate My Profs, but I was like,
You got to
there-
get one ready now.
thing is,
Well,
there's
anger
none.
still coursing through your veins.
There's none. So if I write one, people are gonna know it was me.
You're gonna be the only.
I have no
The only
security.
reason there's no reviews is because nobody wants to.
Nobody
be the
wants.
first.
I need to like,
Blast his ass.
I need to talk to
Start it
my. I need to talk to my classmates and be like, hey, let's. Like everybody post your reviews at like 3 p.m. tomorrow.
A
He
review
won't know who it
embargo.
is.
Set up a review embargo.
That is great. How about you, Austin?
That was very musical too. Twitch.tv/ Last Grey Wolf _ streaming Fortnite Gungeon, Rocket League now a lot more actually recently too. That game's still fun. Yeah, I have a good time with that. Come watch every day 1 p.m. I'm not getting it on PS4, Ryan. It's not happening.
You could though, and then we could like. I know it's $15, but wouldn't it be fucking sick to just stomp for like
Oh,
30
that's
matches.
what you meant. See, you didn't explain that in chat.
No,
You just
yeah,
said-
I don't want to get it on PC because like your rank is gonna be high, and then unranked is garbage, right? So like either you're gonna end up stomping garbage people, or I'm gonna end up getting my ass kicked.
Well, my duel's
I'll
rank
play
is
on
low.
PS4 with you. I didn't know you even got it on PS4.
I don't have it on PS4, but if you
You
can
should get it on
if you can
PS4.
promise me an 80% win rate until matchmaking corrects itself, then I might be inclined.
Guaranteed.
Oh, there you go. Robert?
Yeah, hi, I'm Rob, also known as Alpaca Patrol. You can find me at Alpaca Patrol everywhere, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Also, discord.gg/Alpaca Patrol. Movie night this coming Saturday, so 2 days from now. It'll be a fun time. I'll try not to do it whenever Bear's doing...
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
What time you guys do it at?
I usually around
2
2, yeah,
2?
like 2,
Okay.
2, 3 -ish,
It shouldn't interrupt at all. I'm gonna do it pretty early in the morning.
Yeah, I'll try not to, like, if you're on, I won't go live with the movie night, but yeah, so movie night this Saturday, so come by for that. Should be around 2-ish. And yeah, I've been doing storyboarding, working on the script, getting all the shit and ducks in a row. It's complicated. So I'm gonna probably do some more storyboarding tomorrow on stream too. So if you like drawing streams, come by.
Sick. Nicholas.
Hey, I'm Rockley's mom, also on movie night, so you should check that out if you haven't already. Everybody that goes loves it. I haven't heard any bad news from movie night yet.
There has not been a bad review for movie night
Yeah.
so far.
Everybody loves it.
I think
It's
it's
a great time.
middling.
Whoa!
Oh, there's one.
That bad opinion, Bobby.
You
I
see?
heard down there.
I don't get. I get no respect around here. No
Most of the
respect.
time, it's okay.
I respect you, Rob.
Thanks, man.
No problem. I also have a recently opened Minecraft server for subscribers of my channel, so if you want to play Minecraft with the community, feel free. The info is in the Discord channel, which is available below my video window on my channel. You can also follow me if you haven't, and check me out on Twitter at RockleySmile for stream times and information. Thank you for watching.
One second, we gotta spam
Maybe
the
creeper.
He's inciting chat.
He's doing the creamer.
I mean, he creams your buildings pretty hard.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Be a much weirder enemy in Minecraft if he
Creams you
stalks around at night
Yeah.
and sneaks up on you and creams you.
You know, there's like llamas in that game now.
Really?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
They added all kinds of stuff. There's like tons of new enemies I've never seen.
That's
Did
always
you
good.
know?
It's fun. Very
It's the
therapeutic.
eye of the spider. It's poison in one bite.
Yeah, that video
Look
is
out,
so good.
I'm an excellent fighter.
Oh, Austin left.
That's fair. This is taking a long time.
You know,
Yeah.
Northern Lion, you're a fucking weapon. How about
Yeah,
that?
you fucking weapon.
You're a fucking weapon.
What does that mean?
It's a Scottish people Twitter thing.
Oh, I should have known.
Yeah. Yep.
When you get Nick and Robin a call, it's all British Islands localized humor. I gotta run it through my North American filter. Anyway,
Fucking
Catch him,
weapon.
Derry!
goodbye and thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Absolute unit.
All right, I am gone. Hello. Hi. I'm going to read some names for you. Let me see what we're going to go play tonight. Let me see what we're going to go play. We're going to play the new Kirby game. Kirby and the Six-Sided Crystal Star, I believe it's called. Twitch.tv/LovelyMomo for our co-op stream live at probably just a little bit after 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 4 hours-ish from now. Kirby and the Rainbow Chalice of Purity. Over at twitch.tv/LovelyMomo. Kirby and the Celestial Chariot. That's late. It's not late. It's 9. It's gonna be 9:15, 9:30, somewhere around there. It's not late. Eggfuck, Total Goldfish, Crone Zone, Achy Steak, Toxic Wind, Lewis543, Dimensional Dot, Gameflow, Coojster, Too Fat to Pogo. I thought that said Too Fat to Poop Go. And that's a sad story. Dr. Palpatine, Red Shock, Tan Man ZZZ, Das Benta, Ty Camp, Silkcaster, Rumbled Muffin. The Rumbled Muffin. Dvorak, Captain Sharpie Guy, Club Rat, Jesse on 89, Durst in the Wind, Gotta Go Fast, Good Egg, or Jaffa Mafia, I Wanna Come On Dan Giesling, has gifted a sub to I Wanna Come In Rainbow Dash. What a twisted story. Platinum Oni 235, GG Fawns, Tachyon, Ozercath, Exokaiser, Rootwell Square, Daglas, Antivirus 133, Match Shop, Valhalska, Merrick BH, Slightly Pirate, King Wargreymon, OOAA30, Kate Bosky, Keyblade 97, Brainwaves 109, Lord Honeydew, Snoop Duck 94, Cool Alec 101, Paul Simon Key, or Paul Simon Key, Blue Boy 12, Sindrigar, Tepish, Two Red Tacos, Mr. Bob Vila, King Jason 99, Long Noodle, Selusius, Zaphod B, Newspire, KC Granny Sue, iCool, Mr. Dill Pickle, Nitrusty Man, Finny 19, Grizzly Gears, Zambian Hayden, Isual OTI, Nico Rasu, Soul Shadow, Crowdster, Queen of Sprinkles, Atrial the 11th, Atrial XI, one of the two. Backwards Yellow Car, Super Yan Man, or Super Ryan Man, I'm not sure. Trilogique, Sub the Tank, Renegade Spork, what a good name for the golf segment. Geranium Battle, Jughead 21, Citizen Sticks, Waba Foodle. A Closed Door, Voivodboy, Spookums, Soriku 13, Pugglesworth III, Neocloud 88H, Soity the Chowderhead, TJ Man 112, Clown Songing, Clowns on Ginge, I don't know, it depends whether it's a Rage Against the Machine lyric. Casey Dog Z23, Step Dojo, Chris Hasto 2, Bismuth K, Bonfire Dez, Choco the Potato, Luke McKee, Beak on the Side, I Can't One Trick, Zodanex, Link 2N, The Rikito, NL's Knackley Storm, or is that NLCY like Salty Storm? NACL E Storm. Salty Storm maybe? Keeper, Oof Oof, Sightless Wisdom, Cookie Pie 22, Name Omitted, Nitsu, Kofifi Beans, Ayu Papupa, Coke Connoisseur, Rumble Bump Spin, Mr. Flynn Ja, and Games E. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. Thanks for watching. This is cheers. Thanks for follows. Thanks for watching, making an effort to watch without ad block. I'll be live with Kate tonight, 4 hours from now. I'll be live tomorrow on the Roundtable Podcast, twitch.tv/Roundtable Podcast, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, roughly 21 hours from now. We're going to talk about Minute. We're going to talk about news. We're going to talk about Jalopy. I'll see you then.